And
Yeah,
I think it's funny because that was the song that Rihanna kind of played from Ira when the whole shit to her kind of. So it's definitely sauce. Like, obviously,
Double blind, like she does that Tyla thing she does where there's like doubles and there's this like chorus effect. It's just, bro, vocal performance here just kind of reminded me of Miguel.
Davido has been taking it to his heritage for the last 4 albums.
Appreciate it, Chief.
you guys just hate Davido because he's rich.
I'm crying. No, we hate him because he's rich. Bye.
Sorry.
And that brings us to this week's number one, ladies and gentlemen. Spending a second week at the number one spot, Victoni with Slick. Okay, at number one this week. The song tallied 2.4 million on-demand streams, making it number 2 on streaming, and 62.8 million in radio airplay impressions, making it number 5 on radio. It logs a second week at the top of the official top 100. Last week, it made history as Victoni's first number one entry on the official singles chart. It is also the first number one entry to spend multiple weeks at number one in the last 5 weeks, following a series of 1 week chart toppers. Ladies and gentlemen, mic check, twe. Appreciate the patience. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new episode of ATTW. All right, man. I know Belema is here, but I don't know if she's closed. But yeah. What's good, Dante? What's good, Chibi, Slickback? Everyone's in the cut. We have quite a lot to cover this week, man. Quite a lot. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. How you guys doing? How's your weekend? What's the energy saying, man? What are we saying?
Happy Sunday. I said Sunday, Monday. See, you said weekend and my mind went to Sunday. Happy Monday, everybody.
Yeah, man. All right.
Back to me. But yeah, no, I didn't get the co-host. You might want to send it.
Yeah, I'll send it again. Did everyone do their homework in terms of new music? Because it was a lot. Okay, it was a lot. I couldn't keep up, certainly. I'm still backlogged. Okay, I'm still backlogged for a lot of music, and unfortunately, this weekend, I had a reason to actually get a checkup, so I couldn't actually do much physically. I thought I could on Saturday, but yeah, God had plans, man. Anyway, but we're definitely gonna be catching up very soon from my end. But I know most of you guys are caught up already. I'm sure the conversations would be going smoothly tonight, so I'll be a very light contributor to the conversations this week. But I'm here for the excitement. I'm here for the disappointments as well. I'm sure they are for some of y'all. But anyway, man, we're gonna get to it all. Do we have top 10 before we embark?
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Okay. All right. It looks like we're jumping right in to new music to the because of the time, of course. There's so much to go through. So we are here. Where do we want to start, guys? Where do you want to start?
You've never seen a pretty girl from Joburg, you know. Hey, I love that girl down.
You have to help.
Yeah, Afrobeats.
Oh, for a girl from Joburg.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Oh, I was like, wait,
Emmanuel, what did you think I was saying?
No. I didn't. I was trying to say, okay, who has said this lyrics? But then again, I picked up what you were saying. Right. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm excited to talk about this one actually. Cause there's layers to this. There's layers to this. Who is saying it's not Afrobeats? He's not aware of what's the
it's me. I'm not aware.
You're not aware of the revolution that our sister from South Africa is carrying on right now.
I'm not very sister from South Africa.
I second feedback.
Wait. I forgot this was a mobster space. I forgot. Oh my God.
Please be
stupid.
reminded.
I
say you better be guided.
I remember our last conversation. And some of you actually are probably the most objective, the most nuanced human beings that I enjoy having music conversations about.
Only nuance.
But on that topic, everybody just said, let me just throw objectivity out the window. I can remember very well. I was shocked. I will never forget that conversation that we had. That's how I'm like itching to get into this one today, because I'm sure it's going to it's going to show up again, man. And I trust you people.
You said that you're gonna have a calm space.
I trust you people. I trust you now, man. I know.
Beggy, can
Listen,
I start?
okay, Belema, sure, open up for us.
Welcome everybody to ATTW, where we are kind, we are patient,
we are peaceful, we are nuanced, we love everybody.
I don't know about that. I just
Did I hear peaceful?
I don't know about all that. All I know is that we are kind. Kind is the only thing that I know so far. I wanna say shout out to the pretty girl from Joburg, because she know what she's doing. I listened to A Pop, and I just want to say I don't care what you people say about that girl.
Okay.
She might be a little bit skoko, but she might have a little something in her head.
Different angle.
But she can sing, and she know how to make the music that people will listen to, and people will actually put numbers on. And so I am very happy for her. Beautiful album, A Pop. She did like all the singles are on there. Lovely. She
right.
Then right now her main single right now is That Girl. Interesting. I know there's a lot of controversy following that song. I thought it was very interesting because people were trying to do the whole Ira already did it first thing, which as a mobster I love that down, but it wasn't the same. It was actually quite different.
Thank God.
It wasn't the same. It was actually quite different.
I am so happy with this position that you're in, because I was
it was actually quite different. So see,
I was
to be clear, I'm not even saying that
but sure.
Like I get it. I get it. Who's that girl? She deserves the watch and the dollars and the pounds and everything. Shout out to Tyla. But it's not the same. It's actually quite different. But for agenda to agenda, people have to say what they have to say. I thought it was a beautiful album. One of the things that I was very excited about coming back here to see, or coming onto this album to see, was her bringing back one of my OG South African favorites, Liquid Deep.
Oh yeah.
I was so happy to see Liquid Deep on this album. So happy. Mr. Nonchalant was cute. All the singles we've heard before were cute. I thought it was a good album. Is it her best album? Actually, might be.
Better than the last one, you mean?
What?
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Oh, someone disagrees.
Yeah, she disagrees, and that's fine. There's no problem with that. I think it is. I don't know if it's. To be clear, I think what was the last album that she even dropped?
Self-titled.
Tyla Plus. Okay, and then there was the
There was an EP.
There was the Tyla EP. Okay.
That had bangers, by the way.
That one had the Water, Truth or Dare stuff. Okay, so maybe this one is not her best project so far, but I will say, I don't know, compared to Tyla Plus, I mean, I don't know. This one has something on it, and I'm happy for her. Shout out to her. Also, they really made this like an A-pop week/weekend, because she did Good Morning America, and
she's on the Davido run, basically.
You know me, I'm a big W fan, so she did the halftime show for the WNBA All-Stars.
Oh yes, that was sick too. That was a good place.
Yeah, she did Water. She did Chanel. She did it was so cute. I was very happy. She met Ellie the elephant, and for anybody that follows Ellie, Tyla, Ellie the elephant be dancing like Tyla and singing, and not singing but dancing to Tyla songs all the time. Right. So it was very cute to see them meet each other. on a run. I'm very happy for her. One thing that I saw was very interesting on Twitter was somebody, because one of her dancers who danced with her for like Good Morning America and also danced with her for the WNBA All-Star show. Somebody on Twitter had started an agenda like the girl was doing better than Tyla on stage, like dancing, moving better than Tyla on stage. I was like, and they were like, somebody give her artist training. I think she will be a great artist. And I just thought that was so funny because that's another agenda of like, do you want people that are meant to be quote unquote supporting you on stage to be better than you? But then my expectation is that they will obviously be better than her because
they should be better than her.
They're dancers and they're artists. But then again, it's like an attention thing because the attention is meant to be on the artists specifically, not the dancers. But that's besides the point. I know like a lot of people are gonna have very different opinions about this album. I thought it was cute. Love is my song.
Which one? Sorry, which one again is your song?
Is It Love?
Is It Love? Okay.
Yeah, I like Fairy Tale. I like Mr. Nonchalant. And then, obviously, all the singles that she's dropped have been fire. So, I'm happy for her. But after this week, she's going to rest somewhere. We have another person coming. Shout out to her. And also, she announced her world tour.
Yeah,
very exciting. And she's doing Cape Town, J-Bug, and Lagos, and then she's doing America, Europe, all of those things.
That Lagos show is gonna be.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Shout out to everybody involved. Somebody said that they are already starting a petition that people should not show up to the Lagos show
to boycott it.
To boycott it and blah 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 blah.
It's like Drake mentioning.
I think for me, I'm in just one of those positions where I like Tyla. Tyla is an artist that is good at what she does, and I think maybe as an individual, she has a little. She has a little bit of a problem. But
stick to that problem, though.
And I'm not speaking to it. You can speak to it when it's your turn. But me, I'm not speaking to it. I just acknowledge that she does have a problem. But besides that, I wish her the best of luck. She's going to do very, very well in America. So shout out to her. That's all I have to say.
We're all in agreement that we want Tyla to, or at least we would like to see Tyla win in a lot of ways, right?
I don't know that we are in agreement too. I'm fine with that, but I don't know about other people being in agreement. Agreement is a strong word.
Agreement?
They don't know about agreement too.
Is it V or V? Is it V or V?
Wow.
Are you speaking French?
Emmanuel just say you want her to win. That's all you have to say.
But she's already winning, so I don't know what other winning you guys are speaking about.
Oh, there's definitely more winning to be done.
Yeah, I know. But like, anyways, that's us.
Okay, all right.
That's my submission on Tyla. Shout out to her.
Yes.
Can I submit?
Yes, Naye, and then we have Rookie.
Okay, so my thoughts on the Tyla album. It wasn't the best sophomore that I would have expected. I feel like this kind of there was good singles. I feel like, in fact, there was probably half of the album and more were good singles. Okay. Do I think she could have done even more? I feel like that song with Liquid Deep, she could have gone a bit more crazy vocally on that if she really wanted to. And I feel like sometimes I don't know if it's because, obviously, I'm not the trainer or vocal clinical, but I just feel like sometimes I know that Tyla can do more, but she doesn't get to that level. She did the same thing with She Did It Again. I feel like that She Did It Again, collab, sometimes it does feel like it's just you do your verse, I do my verse. You do your verse and I do my verse. It doesn't give, like the Nelly and Kelly kind of vibe. Obviously, it's not the same kind of song.
Have you seen the video though?
Of Liquid, with Liquid Deep?
Oh no, She Did It Again.
Yeah, but the video is one thing. I'm not watching the video at all times. YouTube doesn't allow me to watch the video and do or reply on WhatsApp at the same time, unfortunately. So I'm only going based on the video. Obviously helped matters, but I'm actually just speaking audio. I'm not speaking about visuals. Visuals, yeah, 10 out of 10. But even that complaint about even her, how she performed, she did it again. It was like Zara is taking the song more than Tyler is, until then people like, now we're seeing you moving, which I kind of disagree, but we move. But my main point is that I feel like she could do more. It's not that it's bad, but I feel like she could, increase it.
So you
take
think
it up a notch.
She was a bit more reserved or
more than what I feel like she can do. And yeah, she kept it safe. I think she kept it safe, especially on that Liquid Deep song. On the topic of, I feel like another dimension to this conversation about A-pop is it didn't match the vibe it was given. And I feel like, for me personally, I think it was based on my limited understanding or knowledge of South Africa, what South Africans were listening to in 2010. Because I was seeing a lot of people saying, this is giving South Africa in 2010, this is giving this is that. I'm like, what were you guys listening to? I can understand. There were certain songs like Nonchalant. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, this album made me go and listen to Rihanna. I don't know how to explain it. I listened to Nonchalant, Mr. Nonchalant, and I immediately heard So Hard by Rihanna in terms of production. If you listen to the production and listen to So Hard, I don't know if everyone remembers So Hard by Rihanna.
I remember the song, but I haven't heard the Mr. Nonchalant. I'm not
okay.
to attest.
So if you listen, there was a part that was pissing me off because I couldn't remember So Hard at that point.
Was it a lot of horns on it? Like...
Yeah, it was like that. There's one deep, I don't know if that horn or piano, I don't know. But there was one, dun, 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 then it goes, dun, dun, that kind of vibe. Anyways, I'm not production expert. But yeah, I can see there was a lot of references. And I feel like this is where, but as an album, if I'm judging it as an album, and this is why I said there was really good singles, was that I don't feel like there was any cohesiveness in the album. I don't feel like it was telling me anything. I just felt like it was a collection of songs, and it's Tyler. So people are going to, I guess people look at albums in different ways. For me, I'll look at your sequencing. I'll look at, what the album is telling me. Like, this song and the song after, that makes sense. Like, do you understand what I mean?
Right. So a Davido album, basically.
Yeah. And I just felt like it was very, like, I could not tell. And based on how much promo she was doing, I was thinking it was going to be party poop. And I just felt like it was like you were giving us very much American R&B at some point. And I'm just like, I don't mind that, by the way. Not to say that it shouldn't be slotted in, but it was a good chunk, especially in the beginning, besides the singles that she's already, released. And then it was towards the end, during her song with, is it Baba Talewa? Can't remember his name.
Baba Latewa. And
yeah,
that's actually a she, not a he.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm all for the pronouns, the he, she's, days. And
it's actually like a woman. I'm actually dying because it's just a lady. I'm just screaming.
Okay. That song was actually one of my favorites. I Don't Care.
I'm guessing it's a piano record, right? Like it's a...
Yeah, it was a piano record. And obviously Tyler does amazing on piano records. Yeah. Like my favorite song personally from her is To Last. So like if you're hearing my judgment on the album, you can probably understand my drift with her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do feel like even on the song, what's it called? Is it Double Blind or whatever? I feel like, she could have done more. Like it was nice, but I just feel like it was just so disconnected. I feel like if she did that in the next album or after this album, then I would have appreciated it more. But I'm thinking, based on the promo it was giving, at least, I used to cuss Wizkid, made in Lagos, and there was nothing Lagosian about that shit. But the thing is that, from beginning to end, his promo even matched the aesthetics of the music, even though the title didn't. So that one passed. But this one, it was given neon vibes, you know. It was given, if you were referencing, you know, artists back in the days, it's given Rihanna, you know, we found love in kind of times, or you know, Jennifer Lopez, you know, with Pitbull kind of vibes. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I'm here listening to Double, Kinikon, and yeah, it just wasn't matching for me. So on top of that,
okay, so you think it was too Western in that sense?
It was too Western, but the twist.
But I thought that was kind of the point.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
that's what I'm just about to say.
Right?
That's what I'm about to say. I feel like this album, you know how we used to say, like, you know, that kind of like, wait, especially in Tyla's case where she's really trying to the other side of like, I'm not just an African artist. I can actually make music for y'all. Like, it's not only like, as much as like, how am I supposed to say it? Is it a what do they call it in psychology? When your reverse psychology, where you think is going to be an African album, when actually no, it's something else. And then even though it has African elements, of course, but I feel like that was only caught on towards the end. Now that's why everyone was saying, is this African pop or American pop? There was a discourse going on the TL around that from what I was seeing. So I feel like this album can potentially position her, if cards are played right, in if we're speaking Grammys as our metric, in the oh wow, am I singing? Did you hear that?
Yeah, my voice it's fine. Don't worry.
In the Grammy categories where like it's not African and it's not like so probably that's where her team probably were looking at, in my opinion, because all the references were very Western.
Okay.
Like very, very Western. To the talk of her coming to Lagos, I understand both perspectives. That's all I'm going to say. But I will say this goes back to the conversation we were having on this space a couple of months ago, you know, when Asake brought his released his album Money. You know, no matter how, even though I don't think like, the responsibility should be on artists, blah, blah. Unfortunately, when you're a global pop star, it comes with global expectations, if I say so myself. So I feel like, you know, I don't know. I don't have the strongest opinions on it, but I can definitely see why people are against it, just based on referencing the situation that has gone on in South Africa. It's like at that time when we were talking about it, was still very much in the elementary stages. Now they actually gave a date and people actually packed and left. You understand what I mean? So it's a different time and a different era. So I can understand why people's pain is even more heightened. I thought, I'm not gonna lie, from that Money album situation, I actually thought that the temperature will go down a bit, but it seems that it's even gone, you know, higher because of obviously the actual situation is very, very bad there even till now. So I can very much understand the sentiments behind it. And this again goes to my point about, you know, ensuring that, you know, when you're an artist, actually there's no blueprint for it. Sometimes is it too much for you to mind your business? I feel like because Tyla is so attached to South Africa, people will expect her to say something. Do you understand? Her whole branding is about being a South Africa, coming from South Africa, blah and blah. So unfortunately, she has to kind of bear that burden. But, you know, again, who am I? So yeah, that's my take. Oh, one more thing. Sorry, actually, there was actually another twist to this whole Lagos take that I actually thought was very interesting that someone mentioned, that, you know, is actually very tea that, you know, Tyla is coming to Lagos. I know it sounds very weird, but she's seen an opportunity. If we're removing all the sentiments that's going on around, you know, South Africa and everything, Tyla is coming to Lagos, like, as a global pop star in this game. She's performing in Lagos. She's seen it as an opportunity to take advantage of, because she understands that, well, this is me making it up, but, you know, the Nigerian market is still valuable, even if you do not make crazy amounts of money. for an outsider to come in and take an opportunity like that, it's very telling on African artists, and I feel Nigerian artists should also reflect as to how they see their shows. But yeah,
good angle as well to close it out. Yeah, nice. All right, great conversation so far about the Tyla A Pop album. If you're just joining us, welcome again. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to cover so much music this week, or at least to our best abilities. But right now, we are starting with the Tyla A Pop album. We've heard 2 submissions so far, but I know my guy Rookie has some thoughts on the album. What are you saying, bro?
What's good, Emmanuel? What's good, everyone?
We day.
Yes. I'm dropping the Nigerian flag at the door, wearing my Pan-African hats today.
Yeah, got you.
Nah, I think I really like this album. I think what her and her team are trying to do, they did it really well. I went in, no bias, just listened, and I was really impressed. I think there are 14 songs on the album. Yeah. I liked 13.
Okay.
The only song I didn't like was That Girl, not because of the whole IRA thing. The song just didn't do it for me. I didn't think there's anything impressive about it. But yeah, there's so many bangers. Is It Love? It's kind of the production brought from that Y2K era. Just beautiful song, banger. Then Kiss, which is like proper Afro pop. It's like dance heavy production, minimalist vocal approach, and then production is just front and center. It's just another fire song. Then I don't know who was saying they didn't like Is It. I really liked it. I think Tyla and Zara Larsson, I think they really complemented each other's styles there, where one person is doing something to complement the other thing, so just kind of balances it.
That's why she did it again, right?
I didn't like it too, please, because that was one of my favorite songs this year, but I just meant that she could do more.
Yeah, and then Fairy Tale, which is if you're an MTV baby channel, little baby, because you see that Liquid Deep name there,
bro.
You're already excited, and I was just because when I started listening to the song, I was like, huh? And then I continued listening. I was like, okay, it's a cover of Fairy Tale by Liquid Deep. And I love how she got them to actually sing on the song as well. She didn't just do the entire thing. Like, what song is it? Same Old Person, New Mistakes. What's that song on Rihanna's album when she covers Tame Impala? So it was kind of giving me that vibe, but it was more of like a collaboration here instead of just like a full cover. And then Double Blind, all these songs here, bangers. Bro, Double Blind, like she does that Tyla thing she does where there's like doubles and there's this like chorus effect. And it's just, bro, vocal performance here just kind of reminded me of Miguel. She was going crazy, like harmonies, backups, even the lyrics. Like she was saying, if the world stops burning, turning after we let it go, can you hold me as it's burning? Just like, bro, her writing team, production, like they're killing it. Then there's this song called Feel Something on there. I don't know if it's ballet funk or bouillon. Shout out vibe. She's just sliding over there. She's talking like crazy. She's like rap singing. She's in that Rihanna bag. And as I'm listening to this song, I'm like, guys, can we just uncancel her? I beg. Yeah, she's too good. She's going crazy on there. Then there's another song right now, which is very like mid-2000s R&B and hip-hop heavy. She goes crazy. There's like this really nice Don't Stop, Get It refrain there. There's this swelling bass. She just goes crazy with the harmonies on the final hook. I like that. And Mr. Nonchalance, I think this song is gonna do really well. I know there's mixed feelings, but I think this song is gonna do really well because it kind of highlights that 2000s sort of production. And when I was doing research on this song, I actually went on Reddit and reading some stuff. Nice. And I think what most people said it reminded them of was Beyonce's Get Me Bodied. And I was like, okay, I hear it, but I think what it reminded me of was like that mid 2000s, like Timbaland, Pharrell, like, you know, like there's even parts of the song she sounds like Britney Spears. I was like, bro, these guys, like, they're not playing in the studio. Like, they're not playing at all. Like, they did their work. So when they call this A-pop, it's really A-pop. It's like they're fusing just a lot of like African like genres, like house, amapiano, because there's some songs where you won't really hear the piano, but it's there. It's just there in the like in the back, just very, very like subtle, you know. And then she's a lot of, and I get what someone else was saying about the whole R&B. A lot of her vocal delivery and vocal styling is R&B.
Yeah. And
I think what really ties it to Africa is the production, and then songs like I Don't Care, where they have I think she features this person called, I can't remember the person's name. This lady. Yes.
Okay, has anybody listened to? Hold on.
It's Babalwa M. Babalwa M. Yeah. I don't want to mispronounce.
Have you guys listened to? Hold on. Have you guys?
She's like the biggest voice in Amapiano.
Yeah. She's like Amapiano legendary. Have you guys listened to Valo by Lala Tuxin? That is who Bawa, like you've heard her voice. That, like, I think that's the most popular song now that you guys have probably heard her on, but you just don't know that's who she is.
Yeah, you definitely have heard her before.
I probably heard her, but yeah. But anyways, shout out OG Babalwa M. Killed it. Like, she came in with that refrain, like in the beginning and the end, came in with that, I don't know what, in her local language, killing it. You know, and then even Crazy of Me, where, you know, the hook has this yebo, and there's a bunch of like, you know, local elements sprinkled here and there. And I think that's what really ties the album together. Just all these little bits, not necessarily big picture. Yeah. It's just not like the last album that was very Amapiano heavy. Here, like, they were very intentional on setting this particular soundscape. And I'll give this album 9 out of 10. Because that's how good the album is. And man, when you have the time, please listen to this. And don't let like outside opinion like influence your listening.
Sure.
Yeah.
No. Good. I guess like we're seeing all the angles on this album. It's good to hear, man. But shout out to Rookie for that submission. I know we had more hands on this topic.
Real fast, justice for Babalwa. You people should justice for my girl. Like, also, you don't call her OG. That's a young babe. That's a babe.
A young OG now.
Young OG.
Not only young OG. Like she's you know what you people are calling Ote? She's what they call the self-acclaimed queen of private school Amapiano. I only for the Amapiano for like the private school kids.
For the,
yes, like not
that's
too much
funny
of
that they call her private school Amapiano. That's so funny.
Yeah, like she's the queen of that. Don't do that.
That's so funny because
like,
you know the private school kids and their dance. Yeah, those private school kids in essay, bro. Yeah, professional dancers there. Anyway, man, more convos on the A-pop album. I know Dr. Roman was here initially, and then we have Gingerbread close it out if there's any other hands.
I think Chibi also said he wanted
Chibi,
to say Chibi has been here.
I didn't see your hand up.
As well,
Oh, okay. I didn't see your hands up.
I don't have anything to say for
Just help me with
I'll pause for the
No, you said you have something to say about her as a person, I suppose.
No, he was asking you to.
Oh, that me I should say. No, I don't have anything to say about her.
No, but for the people who have spoken, I'm just curious if you guys don't think that there's, I mean, because obviously I haven't listened to the music and I need to do that for Tyla, but I don't know why I always get like a sense of like a snarky or like a bit of like a.
She is, and I
might be wrong. I might be wrong.
No, wait, can I understand?
It's a narrative for sure. It's a narrative.
Chibi, it's not even that. It's not about what do you mean. I know exactly what.
We know what it means.
What does it mean? I don't understand.
Chibi, you are right. The problem here is that has nothing to do with the music, and honestly,
it does have. It does have very little to do with the music.
Yeah, the people she's trying to sell the music to, they don't care about that. So
actually, they do, Rema. That's
no, I think Chibi's right.
Is it that they care or they don't really?
Not like
not
they care, but it's been a narrative that she hasn't had to escape. Like even in this press run, that she was having now.
She hasn't had to escape what? Sorry, I don't understand.
The narrative or the question mark.
The narrative that she's kind of a bitch, now, Like, I don't know how to explain it to you.
Like, especially,
I'm sorry, can I just say this?
Yeah.
She carried a stereo, that big stereo, but to carry Grammy is doing her. She carried that stereo on her head.
See, you're perpetuating the. Anyway, I'm kidding, but it is a narrative.
You made me say the thing that I do not want to say. What I was avoiding saying.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they say.
Okay, for context to anyone that is probably lost, I'm just going to make it quick and we'll get back to the music. Just going to make it quick. For context to anyone that is lost, there's been a thread of events or moments that people have kind of tagged Tyla to be this uppity, quote unquote, uppity African that thinks she's better than everyone else. The first instance, or one of the earlier instances, was when she got an award. I think it was the VMAs that she had an award, and she asked somebody to help her hold it. She
did it twice, by the way.
People
they called her uppity African. She said, "Yes, I'm uppity."
There was also the moment about the Usher concert too, where he was trying to feed her berries and everything, that she was kind of like forming for him, jokingly.
Yeah, because she's 23
and everything. So at that, plus the major one that really, really, really set a big like conversation, sparked a big debacle regarding her own identity and her definition of her identity as a colored person, and all that cultural and historical.
And she's like,
sorry.
Wait.
American problem.
This is a snapshot. This is a snapshot.
That's not.
We're not dwelling in this. This is a snapshot.
Yeah, nobody's dwelling in this. Really, what she be speaking towards is what the mobsters are speaking about.
Yeah, I know. I'm coming there to summarize it there. Like, so there's that, of course, that happened with the color thing and the cultural mismatch within the American, African American like history, and obviously South African history as well. All of that was just conversational. She's been hard to explain it or give context to it. She kind of fumbled it in terms of doing some clarity for it on Breakfast Club that made it look crazier because the PR people in the back were telling her. But anyway, there was that, and then coupled it with the very recent riff-raff with Rihanna that has obviously let a lot of people, even her core fans, some of her fans, because you can obviously see that she inherited a lot of Navy or Rihanna like headspace, like kind of fans.
Yeah.
And so like obviously with that moment with Rihanna doing the Met Gala thing where we've already addressed it. We don't get into the weeds of it, but the Met Gala situation where she now picked up an Ira song to kind of recap her Met Gala, sounded like a subtle shade, and then Ira now jumping in and kind of like glean and the whole like let's stomp on Tyla type moment, and then again all of that has just been coupled up and just piled up to be some of a narrative thing around Tyla, and like that's the situation where people don't necessarily like or have a fond of her personality as opposed to like just the music itself. So that's just putting it lightly into what Chibi's like, I guess what we were kind of dancing around, because I don't want to make it look like we don't want to.
There's no dancing around it. It's very simple and straightforward.
Yeah, it's like that. But we will definitely come back. We'll definitely come back to the music and hear some more opinions about the music. Dr. Roman, what are your thoughts on this album? I'm curious.
Hi guys, it's been a minute.
Yeah,
first off, besides the singles that came out, Mr. Nonchalant is far and away the best song on the album.
Okay.
Like far and away. But yeah, listening to it, it was like listening to a playlist of really good songs, but the last 3 songs don't belong on the album.
Really?
No. From Chanel, that's where that album ends. The last 3 songs are good songs, but they don't stylistically belong anywhere close to...
What was the disconnect you found with those 3 songs?
So it was a lot more heavy on the kind of I'm a piano fusion than any of the songs before it. And it was like 3 straight back-to-back songs of featuring some... I don't know too many of like my piano people, but featuring this voice that you hear on all of the private school piano songs, featuring that one producer that you hear on. It felt like she'd finished the album at Chanel and then decided that the album would be A-pop and that it would be African. and then went to go and spawn 3 African songs by the end of it. That's what it felt like.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
I feel like Tyla's got, I wouldn't call it a problem, but it's kind of what she has to tackle with every release, where she's trying to be an African artist in the US and be as American as possible, while still like having the South African identity, and you can hear it in the songs. And sometimes I feel like if this was just like clean cut African American artist who put out track 1 to 14 on this album, I'll be like, yeah, this is great. But with those 3 songs at the end of it, it then feels like she was trying to do something that she didn't fully commit to, is the thing.
Okay.
Also, I sometimes find it disappointing where, obviously, put your best foot forward and let your singles be the best songs on the album. But I was finding it hard to find new stuff to meet the heights of, say, Chanel or
Is It Love?
the song with Zara Larson. It felt like I'd had the best bits already. Apart from Mr. Nonchalant, that's a great song. And I really want to see the video. Because if someone said to bet on like one song to take off, apart from the singles, it would be that one. But yeah, that's just my only thing. It felt like the album finished at track 14.
Gotcha.
And then the last 3 songs were like, oh, let's try and find something that connects to this.
Gotcha.
And I just put it there. It just felt a little bit ill thought of in that way.
Gotcha. Does anyone align with that observation as well? With the last 2 tracks?
I don't agree with this thing that you people are saying about playlist. Though. It's a beautiful album. I don't understand what people are talking about.
Sorry, but about the last 3 tracks. What?
Emmanuel.
No, before he addressed the last 3 tracks, he was talking about it's a beautiful collection playlist. I mean, you should free Tyla. That girl did not do anything.
Emmanuel, you remember when I was saying the last 3 tracks that were quite Amapiano?
Sorry, Ginger. Your mic is very, very robotic.
Emmanuel, you remember when I was saying the last 3 tracks sounded like, this is what's meant to be on the album from the aesthetic standpoint of A-pop.
Right?
No,
A-pop.
I disagree.
That's where, hold on. Okay. That's where I was coming from.
Gotcha.
In terms of, it's the same opinion. It's the same opinion as, who was the person that spoke? Sorry. But it's flipped in this situation because I feel like the other song should have been in her next, era or next, phase of her career, as opposed to based on the aesthetics of what she promoted A-pop to be. Mm-hmm. So that's where I actually do agree. And in fact, her interview stating that she went to South Africa and she, stayed in the jungle and she, she did it. I feel like
wait. Did she actually say that?
I'm so sorry. We're going to go back.
She did.
No, hold on. We're going to go back.
Are you calling me a liar?
No one's addressing that. Belema, you want to say where you disagreed with?
Hold on. We are going to go back because all you people are doing is you're going back to the whole argument that you people had when Wizkid said he was dropping Made in Lagos. You say it's the song about from Lagos perspective looking into the world.
No, I'm not talking about that anymore now.
Hold on.
Let's
please. They say, is it that the song will be more Lagosian, Nigerian as I'm serving this to the world, or would it be songs from like the outside that he's bringing into Nigerian music as a made in Lagos? The girl told you people she's making a pop. Her version of African
so
pop.
Someone shouldn't have expectations again.
Hold on.
Someone should have expectations.
And that's not even what I said. Hold on. That's literally not what even I said. What I am telling you is that she told you that what she's making is African pop. The song, the album has Amapiano. The album has R&B. The album has actual pop. The album has all of these different things. And she says, hold on, Dai, please don't.
I'm agreeing with you now.
That is on her neck, Jesus.
Don't me. I take up Becky. She's doing all of these different things, and she's literally saying that at the end of the day, I am bringing these songs to you as my version of African pop. That is all she has said in all of her interviews, all of the things. Whether she went to jungle and rolled on the floor, that's her business. But she said what she's bringing is African pop.
Okay.
That is
I get it. I get it, Bellemon. I completely agree
so, like,
with you.
I might disagree, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with having expectations, but I might disagree on the playlist part of it. But when you focus on the fact that, like, a lot of the last 3 songs on there have, like, Amapiano influence on it, you forget that Nonchalant, which is basically in the middle of the album, also is Amapiano, right? She has like a whole mix of stuff in there. And I think there's one thing to say, like, she's not carrying her strength into a lot of the songs, like the reference to the Zara Larsson song or the reference to the song with Liquid Deep. But then to keep hammering on the fact that, like, oh, it's just a playlist. I don't know. You know what? To everybody have their own opinion. It is well. I just don't think that in the name of, like, who Tyla is as a person, we should keep, like, pretending like the album is bad or something.
No,
but can I just say something?
I think that's what it was.
I don't think is you see when was it Dr. Roman that said that it sounded like a playlist. I even came on and said I felt like it was a good group of singles, right?
Yeah.
Everything we're talking about is mainly based on probably the sequencing of the album. That is my problem. There's an imbalance for me.
Cohesion, right?
For me, cohesion. Yeah, I feel like there's an imbalance. If you're gonna put, I don't mind. I said it in the beginning. I don't mind her putting R&B stuff. Like, that's fine. But I feel like it felt like there was a clump of them in one section, and then there was 3 Amapiano songs towards the end. And that's where I guess I understand his point, where it just felt like, oh, A-pop was finished at this point, but then it just added, and the discourse even on the TL from what I was seeing as well was that it felt like demos that hadn't finished. Like, that's what people were saying. That's not my opinion.
There was still Amapiano
conversations about that.
Okay, all right. Just
there
to
was
keep the
still
ball rolling.
Amapiano in the middle of the album.
All
That's
right.
all I'm
just
saying.
to keep the ball rolling. Appreciate it, Dr. Roman. I think, I mean, a lot of people can walk away with different perspectives to how you can view the album, especially towards the end there. But yeah, man, I have Ginger coming up. I hope he is up. Ginger, how's your mic?
Can you hear me now? Is my mic better?
Much better, bro. It's probably the best it's ever been. I'm kidding, but let's go ahead.
Okay. Thank God. MTN won't take my life. Anyways, yes, everybody says Tyla playlist, Kinika. Mona leave that girl I read. She's a superstar. That's one. 2, secondly, because it feels like you people are hating on her. Secondly, the album is actually great. I don't think anybody posts maybe Bonner's A Giant, Twice as Tall.
You say A Giant?
And then Wizkid's SM.
Did you say A Giant?
Now don't start. A Giant.
So it's A-pop influence? Is this A-pop influence?
Yes, now.
A-pop influence.
Giant, please.
It's not A Giant.
You said A Giant, bro.
This one not be MTN, no. This one are pure Ginger.
Yo, I thought your connection was off too.
I don't that.
Anyway,
He shortened it to A Giant. You
Wait, now.
Sure. Let's go.
Yes, now we're talking about A-pop. So A Giant. Do you understand?
They do as if I don't know anything they talk. African Giant, so yeah.
Yes, now. A Giant. So I said bar what's it called? Our albums that we made to the like global facing what have you, like pursuits.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is one of the cleanest, like in terms of like production, writing, delivery. I think this is one of the cleanest too as well. Like everything was stellar, it was on point. I could see the vision of their team and what they're trying to do and where they're trying to take it. I like Mr. Nonchalant, the track Mr. Nonchalant.
It looks like the crowd favorite.
Yes, I like what's that Is it the track that they featured that Boala woman, Nabina Boala, Nabina
Oh
Blala,
God.
Hey,
somebody?
you people
That
want to
yeah,
kill me
But
before
never
the
You
end
even
of
people
watched
the
should
it.
show.
stop
But never
talking
even
that
watched
about
it.
name.
an
Stop talking
Amapiano
about blah,
legend
blah,
like
blah.
that.
Like, so it has to do. It has to do. Just call her
Babalwa
name.
M.
Babalwa.
Benny,
Just say
No
Babalwa.
one said
Amapiano legend.
The only
Relax. The
it's
only
crazy how the
Amapiano
fact.
legend we know is Maforista. Is
Oh,
Maforista. We don't know that one.
But yes, Babalwa M. Now name be that. I move on, please.
Now,
On
God, I dey take
Eskido.
back
Now all
now,
those ones we know.
please. I'm tired.
Anyway, Babalua M. Anyways, I like that track as well. I like that. I like I don't care. Is it I don't care or something?
is
Is
there a
that
song
the
called
name?
like
I
I
that?
don't know
don't
if
care.
it's I
This
don't care.
I don't care. I don't care is the record she has with
That's with
Babalwa M.
Babawa. Yeah. That's the one with
That's the record.
Wait. When you
Exactly.
say like
Yes.
that,
That
what songs do you mean? Like you said
she
that.
has a song
there's a
on
song
there
called Like
like
That now.
that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, like
I'm looking
that.
at I'm looking
It's
at the
like
track.
that.
Yeah.
Like that is he on the album?
That one that everybody's accusing
I'm
now of.
looking at the track list. It's
Yes,
not
now,
here.
Abi.
That
Or
girl
is it that
is who
girl?
you're
Which one
talking
is
That
it?
about.
girl you're
Is
talking
it that
about.
girl? Sorry.
Yeah, that
That
girl is the one that they
girl.
said she stole
Sorry.
I was
from
thinking,
Irasta.
did she feature Davido?
Exactly.
No, we only stole from my Rasta. She
They
wants
say
to
she stole
press
it.
that
They say she
topic.
do. They say she do
They
thief.
say she's stealing from my
She actually
Rastana.
changed the
Okay,
name,
Say
I
you
she's
am
know.
so
thief from
sorry.
my
Who's
Rastana.
that girl and that girl don't even sound the same. Like,
Like they
No,
say
but
that
I think
Tyla
people
do
are more on the
thief.
title. Did she actually change the name? I think because of it, the discourse. She actually changed the name
I
because it
don't
was
think she
actually
changed
called
the
"Who's
name.
That Girl." It was called "Who's That Girl" because
Yeah,
even when
just
they
name
were
the
into
whole
No,
like
it's the
I
name
think
of the
somebody was
song.
just singing along to it and it just ascribed that title to it.
Yeah, I think the title had always been that girl,
Yeah.
but
okay.
There was a
we
rollout interview that
didn't.
literally referenced that, like, and it was a messy interview, literally, that was on the TL.
Yeah,
Somebody was interviewing her and, like,
yes.
literally made a whole reference to it. And
Yeah,
I
I
think
said
it's
"Who's
funny
That
because
Girl."
that was the song that Rihanna kind of played from Ira when the whole
Yes.
shit to her kind of. So
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely sauce. Like, obviously, it's probably always been a good
Okay.
record, or
Then
always a
who's
record that she's
that girl?
had.
I'm
But
about to make a purchase.
Okay,
I'm
but
talking diamonds,
okay.
watches, purses. You people should leave this girl alone.
Okay. Let's get into the drama era a
Let,
bit.
let me
Let's
finish. Let
leave
me
it to
finish
the
my
Yeah,
thoughts
please let
before the
Ginger
drama.
finish his
Okay,
thoughts,
sorry,
please,
okay,
before we
Ginger,
enter
Don't
into
worry, I'll
the.
get into the drama
Okay.
when I
Hey,
my
God,
topic.
I
You
beg.
No.
don't know that that's the thing that carry me and come here, please.
Please,
Ginger,
before you get
please go
into the
on.
drama, let me finish.
Ginger.
So the album, my issue with the album, the only issue, slight issue I have with the album might be arrangement, sort of. Because the
Okay.
pre-released singles, they worked. While they worked, I think they could have been arranged maybe a little better. Maybe put those filler tracks somewhere maybe in the middle, not maybe at the bottom of it, and then
Interesting.
some tracks to something like that. Yeah. So I think that the only problem I had is just the arrangement. But is it love? I've been waiting. Is it actually works to the album? I didn't like fully liked it as a single, but yeah, I loved it in the album better.
It was on the last
The track is
it was
it.
on the last 4-track EP that she put out, right? The one that
Yes,
had
it was.
Dynamite with Wiz.
It was.
Yes,
Yeah.
And I
it
was
was.
wondering
Yeah, which is weird because
I was wondering it was weird, like the Dynamite record didn't make this, but that one did.
It was on. It was on. We want to party.
We Want to
Have you
Party,
listened to
yeah,
him?
WWP, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy that Dynamite was obviously
one
like it was intentional not to put Dynamite here then.
Mr. Media didn't make it to the album either.
Yeah.
you know
Interesting.
that
There are lots of
Tyler is more
songs.
of a
There are
leader.
lots
Like,
of
I feel like
songs
he's
on
very,
the
yeah.
album.
I'm actually surprised Mr. Media didn't make it because I would have thought that is very A-pop leaning.
Yeah, I thought it was very.
They said that we shouldn't.
Why, bro?
Why?
She dropped
Yeah, I thought it
slappers,
was
bro.
like
She dropped
that would have been a
slappers.
perfect.
That EP
That would have been a
was
perfect A-pop record.
that EP was back-to-back slappers, bro.
But Tyler's telling us what A-pop is,
I
not us
think
telling her.
what they're trying to do. I think what they're trying to do with this album
MTN.
is to, as well as,
I think you should join
MTN,
Empty
please now.
Salads.
Wait. We are not doing
Bye.
any endorsement or.
Oh my
We're not doing
Bye.
any-
that was so unnecessary.
Maybe
To
they should.
Just look for
Ginger.
MTN.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ginger's connection is not connecting. But
I cannot believe Nai really said that you should use Etisalat. So when last did I hear that?
MTN should be the best.
You gonna know person when they go Nigeria now. No worry.
As in, wait.
If you talk,
I'm like, you know someone that doesn't go to Nigeria.
Ginger. Ginger, are you back? Aish.
No, but on a real, okay, this is not the right space for it. But is MTN the actually only network in Nigeria though?
Oh God.
No. We're not doing
All
this
this
here.
food on
it's the only network that is everywhere you go without being everywhere you go.
We're
Though.
not doing this here. Anyway, real quick before Ginger comes in, does anyone even if we wanted to let's actually subscribe to
Why
the
are we
mindset.
doing this?
No. I think to be objective.
We have to engage it now.
Yeah, to be objective in this overall discussion about the album. I think even if people wanted to throw that slander on the song choice, it coming out, I mean, knowing everything and even the Rihanna situation, the context of that, and Ira kind of even leaning into it, even if she did all those things, even if those things happened, and she decided, you know what, let me make a subtle reference or kind of a very, very tasteful, not a jab per se, but just to put something in the air that might cause a ruckus, but at the same time she can still stand on her 10 toes. Is it crazy that she's doing that? Is it?
No, but expected. But I think
objectively, is it actually crazy that she's responding to the humiliation that she suffered in a few weeks, right?
I think okay. I think there's a combination.
Sorry.
I think there's a combination of things. I think there's the one hand, people, or at least on the mobsters parts,
right.
What I'm seeing on the TL is they feel a kind of way, not just because of the fans, but they also believe that Ira is kind of the kind of person to back everybody, if that makes sense, support everyone. So what's the need for a subtle underhanded jab? It's not as if she's the one that told Rihanna which song to use or not use, or for Rihanna to act away or not act away. And if this person has only been in the media seemingly favorable towards you and everything you do, what would be the need for that? But also, Tyla is also trying to sell a market here. So
yeah.
That market don't buy a pop.
There's that too.
So there's that. So I think that's what it is. I think from what I've seen on the TL, on the conversation, there's this feeling of Ira is the one to, champion the other babes, talk about how much she, loves Thames or loves listening to Tyla or what's it called? Earlier in Tyla's, having Tyla perform on stage with her. So it's it seems she's always been the one to offer a, I don't know, collaborative hand or whatever else. And they're just feeling
I said Tyla, Ira is
Ira is kind and she's generous and all those things.
Okay,
but Tyla will now use moments in media to say things or imply things or stokes whatever fire.
Lovely.
They don't like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Let Ira kind all of them. It have do.
Guys, sorry, I'm a
but
bit
women
shocked.
need more kindness in their space, though.
Chibi, please mute your mic.
Sorry,
sorry,
guys.
Right.
A bit of a mini detour, but I'm surprised that Tyler is doing O2 Academy Brixton and Apollo Manchester. 5K venue for Tyler.
You want her to do bigger?
What do you want her to do?
You want to do
Isn't this her
Am I stupid to think that she should have done the O2?
Nah.
Isn't this
Did she not cancel her?
I was going to say this is her first.
Guys,
this is her.
Wait, hold on, guys. I'm generally not speaking from
no, I know you're not, but I think this is her first proper tour.
I understand that you're thinking she should do bigger, but the reality of things is that when you want to, this is how people go and oversell. It is better when you have a smaller space and you sell out than when you jump in head first. Right? And so the last tour that she had,
at least Wembley.
Hold on. The last
no.
tour she
No.
had,
Girl, that-
she cancelled it. Now,
Yeah, she cancelled tour.
yeah,
No,
she
to be
canceled
fair,
it.
cancelled
like
her
to be fair,
last
she
tour.
cancelled her last tour. So like I'm
So,
sure she's
like,
thinking
It's
from her
realistic.
Yeah,
It's
perspective of
realistic.
like
Okay.
Yeah, it's realistic.
it's like the same thing of like a Wiz. Let her build back the trust first.
Yeah.
Let her start small.
I guess so.
And
Sorry for
then
the
if she
detour. I was
she
just
sells
shocked when I
out
saw it.
and she needs to come back, she will come back and do bigger next time. But
Right.
But me, I don't want to
Yes.
fight for her ticket too because low-key.
Anyway, Dr. Roman. Dr. Roman, real quick.
But yeah, back
First
to
off-
the. But yeah, that was just the train of thought I wanted to
Gotcha.
say is the perspective I've garnered to the
Gotcha.
whole thing.
Yeah.
Now, whether Tyler is right or not right, I don't know. Because for me, again, like I said, Tyler have markets to sell. So do I understand possibly, I don't want to say stoking the fire, but not entirely like
Yeah.
quenching it to, move the masses and the music. People
Can
be doing
I be
things,
honest,
man.
Pepe?
Yeah.
Can I be honest, Pepe? This That Girl song, for example,
Yes.
this song, she has been talking about it since
Yes.
That Girl, since before Who's That Girl even came out.
Yeah.
Right? So it's not like she came up with the song because Ira came up with the
Right.
song. That's the first
course
part
not.
point out, right? But like where there's signs, there will always be signs. And if
And
we
wonders,
want to,
actually.
there will always be wonders, my sister. And actually, if we want to really get into it, didn't Ira Star say she was dropping an album that would be named A Pop? The next thing we know, Tyler is saying her album will be A Pop. And then like I need everybody to just like, it's okay to think
But
that
it's part
Tyler
of the things. It's part of the
all
things that is,
and
stoking the
that
fires.
is why I am saying like I am here to promote kindness and love,
Yeah.
but also at the same time it's okay. Sometimes Ira should
It's
stop.
okay to choose violence.
It's okay to actually not even choose violence. Just don't choose
All right,
anything.
all
Just
right.
face your front.
All right,
Actually mind your
real
business.
quick. Dr. Roman, real quick, and then we get Ginger back to finish his submission, and then we have Dari.
Apologies, I'll be off here in like a minute. Just
worries.
a couple of things. One, I think we also forget Iris Star was on tour 2024. And she played a show in Manchester, actually. And that show was at Manchester Academy, which is where we write our exams in medical school. in Manchester, it was literally the exam hall. So it is hard to sell tickets. I think expecting her to do the O2 right now is a bit premature.
Yeah.
O2?
Yeah.
There's also
Wait,
the part that
Asake did it though. Asake did it.
Listen.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the thing. Asake did it when he was here. You see what he did?
Asake did
He
start.
dropped two classic albums.
He didn't start at
No,
O2
guys.
Asake didn't
Well,
start
yeah,
at
he
O2.
did. He didn't start at
He
O2,
didn't.
but
He did not
beyond
start
that,
at O2.
he also sold out O2 after dropping two classic albums back to back.
His first effort
So-
caused the pandemonium. Someone literally died.
Yeah,
He
people
didn't
died.
start O3. He did 3 sold out nights at
Brixton.
Brixton died.
Brixton, I think, yeah.
Then
before
went to
he went
O2.
to-
Anyway, the day he went to O2, people died, Sha. So let me
No,
just...
the
was the
the
Brixton
third
one.
day of the what do you call it?
Brixton one, yeah.
Yeah, the
It was the
Brixton.
Brixton one.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that's just a topic for
Yeah,
another day.
the Asake and Tyler are oranges and apples. Asake has a very strong cultural resonance with a very specific
But in
subset of
the UK,
people.
I feel like Tyler's very popular, like very
She's
popular.
popular, but she's spread quite thin.
Popularity, no, they
Really?
And she's got a lot of she's got a lot of listeners, but not many.
We also have to. You also have to factor in that, guys. I think I was making this point too as well before. Please, I don't want to interrupt Dr. Roman, but also, guys, things are hard in the outside. Like money, no the outside. So let us start small. When we don't have money, people don't have money.
Asake is begging people to buy tickets.
As in, people are begging people to buy
I've seen,
tickets.
like,
Please, let us start here.
Yeah, everybody's trying to move tickets, bro. Like let's be cordial.
Let's start here. Maybe next year she can do something else.
Anyways, okay.
Your bank account to recover.
Anyway.
But yeah, sorry, Dr. Roman, you were saying something.
Mr. Money said that. Mr. Money said your bank account will recover. Buy the ticket now.
Like God's grace.
Sorry, Dr. Roman.
That's right. It's oranges and apples, really, in many ways. Also, in your mind, think of the quintessential Tyler fan. She's probably a 16 to 17-year-old girl, probably of African descent, somewhere in the UK. probably doesn't have the spending power herself and is relying on pocket money from parents to attend these kind of shows. If you think of the quintessential Asake
Are you calling Tyler fans broke? Sorry.
No, I'm calling them young.
I'm calling them young. He's more young.
If you think of the quintessential Asake fan,
I
probably
generally
across
feel like we're
generations
Say I'm calling
underestimating
them
Tyler.
young. He's calling them broke, I beg.
Secondly, Belema, I completely get you about expectations going into the album. I just felt like A-pop is either the first 14 tracks or the last 3 tracks. I feel like having both of them is like having two separate, like you go in two kind of separate ways if they're trying to finish it, but they're all really great songs.
Wait, question though. Are we sure that there were not influences or moments in that 14 tracks that spoke to her?
No, there were influences. Okay. It was just like,
There's
it was just a lot.
A piano in the middle of the album.
It's just a lot stronger at the end. It's like,
it's still,
I'm trying to find.
It's still potent at the end.
Yeah, so, think of like Made in Lagos. And then after the last song, Made in Lagos, you then had like Soko and immediately featuring
exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, I can hear Soko in the remaining songs, but like
that was Mariah though, Loki.
It's heavy here.
What was Mariah?
I guess
Mariah
so.
was a blend of those things. Like,
it was expected.
You had the caramels, you had the kesses, but you also had the.
But I thought that was one of the things you really.
Yeah.
I think that was also.
So.
Well, you know what? Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I mean, Mariah had the same approach too in terms of mixing those ends.
I think maybe this is where the conversation they're talking about the sequencing maybe does not help.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If they were like scattered within them.
Like Dynamite and Mr. Media first should have been in that album.
Please,
we got to zero quick. All right, guys, remember from last week we saw lots of activity. We saw
everybody was moving around.
So we saw Victoria climb up to the number 1 spot with Slick. What are your thoughts? Do we feel that he's going to maintain that spot? You think he's?
If you don't maintain him, I go beat him.
He's definitely going to maintain it.
I mean, this is the week Davido's Give Me That Thing is going to challenge as well.
I beg. We're talking about Slick. So
wow.
They bring we're talking about Slick. Yeah, bringing inside the conversation. Can we please be serious?
Yo, okay, what a response. Okay,
no, I'm kidding. But like, what's it called? I say that's mostly.
You don't believe in Davido and no 11.
No, I do. I believe, but I don't think they're gonna knock off Slick.
That's fair. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. We have some activities outside the top 10 of this week's Turntable Chart. Okay, outside the top 10, we have Mavo's BB Lifestyle, an early drop, of course. I don't know if it's a full week. Okay, it is a full week.
It's a full week,
It's a full week of tracking for that one. BB Lifestyle with Soundgarden debuts at number 15, okay? And we also have a debut for CK's Eclair, launching at number 16, just right below the Mavo record. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, this week's top 10 put together by Turntable Charts, the only aggregate chart system in Nigeria currently, putting together streaming and radio impressions. At number 10 this week, it's a song that returns to the 10th position this week. We have Ira Star's Tornado. Okay, returning to the top 10 in its 6th week on the chart. It moved from number 11 after tallying 875,000 on-demand streams, making it number 20 on streaming, and 50.9 million in radio reach, making it number 6 on radio. Very strong on radio for Ira's Tornado. At this week's number 10, moving up to number 9, we have Energy by Tiwa Savage, Mavo, and Wande Cole, rebounding from number 10 to number 9 as it continues to lead the radio chart with 76.7 million in radio reach, making it the 4th week at number 1 on radio. Wow, did I know that it was leading the radio chart this long? Damn.
Yeah, it's been leading the radio chart. That's kind of why it was that's kind of why it kept coming back.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, shout out to Mommy Jam Jam scoring a radio hit. Let's next up on number 8. At number 8, we have a song dropping from number 6. Last week, we have Benson and SARS with Back Outside. It's in its 14th week on the top 100. It spent 1 week at the number 1 earlier this year. At number 5, or rather at number 7. At number 7 this week, we have Young John's Elumelu holding at number 7 in its 8th week on the charts. Okay, bringing us to number 6 this week. A former number 1 in Asake's Gratitude, dropping from number 5 to number 6. Now moving up to the top 5. At number 5, ladies and gentlemen, it's a debut. It's a debut, and guess who it is? Davido's give me that. Okay, with no 11. Okay, debuts.
I put it to you that I will never call that song "Give Me That Thing." I go just they sing. That was the only way.
Davido's give me that thing with no 11. Debuts at number 5 on the top 100 with 1.4 million on-demand streams, making it number 11 on streaming and 70.6 million in radio airplay impressions, making it number 2 on radio. It is Davido's milestone 40th. Okay, that's 40th top 10 entry on the official singles chart. Only Asake has more with, goddamn, it's 53. Oh my goodness.
Landlord no be by play.
Anyway, that was Davido with Give Me That 10 with no 11 at number 5 this week. Moving up to number 4, we have a former number 1. Okay, a 3-week number 1, by the way, Landlord as well. Asake with Forgiveness dips to number 4 this week in its 12th week in the top 10 of the chart. All right. Moving up to number 3, ladies and gentlemen, also rebounding. We have Davido yet again with I Know Who I Be with GL, CJ, and Jazz World, rebounding from number 4 to number 3 after debuting at the top of the chart. And before we get into the top 2 this week, let's do a quick recap on this week's top 10. At number 10, we had Tornado by Ira Star. At number 9, we had Energy by Tiwa Savage with Mavo and Wande Cole. At number 8, we had Back Outside by Benson and SARS. Number 7, we had Young John with Elumelu. And at number 6, we had Gratitude by Asake. Number 5, a debut, Give Me That 10, Davido, and No 11. Okay, at number 4, ladies and gentlemen, we had Forgiveness by Asake. And this week's number 3, Davido yet again, I Know Who I Be with GLCJ and Jazz World, rebounding from number 4 to number 3. And this week's number 2, ladies and gentlemen, we have Fola and Ira with Treat You Right, holding its same position at number 2 for yet another week after spending a week at the top 100. And that brings us to this week's number 1, ladies and gentlemen, spending a second week at the number 1 spot, Victoni with Slick. Okay, at number 1 this week, the song tallied 2.4 million on-demand streams, making it number 2 on streaming, and 62.8 million in radio airplay impressions, making it number 5 on radio. It logs a second week at the top of the official top 100. Last week, it made history as Victoni's first number 1 entry on the official singles chart. It is also the first number 1 entry to spend multiple weeks at number 1 in the last 5 weeks, following a series of 1-week chart toppers. So yeah, speaking of mixtapes, we have one of the most sought after artists, okay, that the scene has experienced in the last 12 to 18 months now. Mavo has been
one of the most sought after.
Yeah, man, you couldn't escape Mavo, bro. You still cannot, technically.
Wait,
right?
Mavo has dropped his mixtape.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning to you, Ekaro.
Anytime you wake up, like your money for real.
No, you guys have to forgive me.
Person don't do assignment too.
Kukuruku. Now when you wake up, your morning for real. Good morning, sir.
No, yeah,
sorry.
man. No, I'm with you. But yeah, man. What are thoughts? What are early thoughts for this long-awaited mixtape? Very glorified mixtape, by the way. But yeah,
it's a long-awaited mixtape. Don't kill me.
Glorified.
My first thoughts.
Oh my God, guys, Tajuddin is in
my
the
first
building.
thoughts.
Street correspondence.
Yes,
my first thought is, why is he like, why he should stop? We should just call it album and not call it mixtape. I don't understand why it's telling us it's mixtape.
We talked about that.
No be una go tell KRL wetin they go call them. They don't call them mixtape. If SLO can be a mixtape, business can be a mixtape. Everybody relax.
Yeah.
I think one major thing for them is just features. I think they would want their debut project to be very feature, like they would want some solid like feature punches. Like I'm shouting into the UK, right? So you can see that they teased that with this guy to the
AJ.
AJ Tracy. AJ Tracy seems to always be the entry level point for everybody
To
in
the
Nigeria.
UK?
Yeah, like just for young
Yeah.
boys. Hustling.
He's a Niger
Yes.
guy now. Not surprising.
But his agent fully
Is he
Nigerian.
actually?
He
Is he
looks like
actually
he might be
like?
Caribbean. I think he sounds like a
I
Caribbean
think
nigga.
when Rema had him on FYN, I think he had maybe referenced that Benin P that he was going for on that album,
You
like
might be
trying
right. You might
to.
be right.
I'm not exactly sure, but I think so.
We can look it up. But
Yeah, but
anyway.
I think based on the track list, I think and when you also know that some of the songs have been SoundCloud records, it
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense why it's a
SoundCloud records.
mixtape. They are not. You get like because when you hear production, you hear Ransom. It's like automatically you know that these are records that he probably did when he was in uni or because anybody who knows
Ransom
the
is
game, you know who
yeah.
Ransom is. Ransom fed the like
the
the
YouTube
upcoming scene,
upcoming,
for the
yeah.
last like 5 years. If you were a boy in uni that wanted to look for beats and you couldn't purchase a bit, Ransom was your guy.
Yeah.
So that's obviously what Mavo and they
Bro,
worked on those
that
records.
tag.
Bro, that
Yeah,
Ransom,
that
Pack
has some
album,
tag,
man.
bro.
yeah.
At a point, I
That
used to dream of it, bro. Every day,
oh my
you just
You could be
god.
watching
go on.
plates.
Niggas would just be grinding in uni. You just go to a studio. You just hear one song
That
beat
is
on YouTube. Like,
there's the other guys there now too, bro. It's actually I think the fact that you mentioned the SoundCloud records is one of the key facts when discussing this mixtape. Because
yeah.
there's like they revamped some of the songs, like that Jehovah song. That's a
And
whole
it's
different
and it's crazy
song.
because they actually got him to revamp them, right? So
Yeah.
Right.
I think the original versions were by him as well, and then because we reached out to him to like, okay, bro, expand on this and
Yeah. To be
evolve
fair,
it.
the SoundCloud, the fact that a lot of the SoundCloud re-releases, it makes sense. Like I can actually
Yeah.
stomach an idea or at least the posture of this being a mixtape as opposed to like a quote unquote album. But in a technical sense, it's an album, right? We all know it's an
Yeah.
album.
I
But yeah.
mean, but mixtapes back in the days too, were they not also like they were long? Like
Yeah.
I mean, I saw somebody saying that
They
like
were
why
long,
mixtapes
but
are
they
like
were also like in most cases infringed on or a few copyrights. So
like
they,
and it's free and it was usually
yeah,
not
and it was usually
monetized. So,
free. Yeah, it wasn't monetized.
but nowadays you can't not monetize because
Yeah.
the platforms people use are already
Yeah.
automatically monetized. So
That's
I
why
guess
I think
nothing really.
EPs are the mixtapes for this era, but that's another dialogue.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I mean, so when you know that context that these
Yeah.
are like old records, it makes sense why it's a mix. And like I said, I feel like for their project, they would want to get those like big heavy features. Like now, I'm sure Marvel wants like a Rema feature. Like you want something that really like those kind of features that really pack a punch, like a Wiz actual feature together. I feel like that's what they want to get for next year. Not bad. I mean, this was the time for the album, but maybe they were just not super prepared.
Yeah.
And right now, man, Marvel is the number one guy, like more trending guy. So anything he says right now goes. So just what it is.
All right. Any thoughts on the? I know it's obviously there were it was a handful of new songs, but overall as a project, how did you guys take it in?
I mean, I enjoyed the records. So I didn't really have a lot of context of the old records. Like to be honest, like I knew I used to hear about Ice Cream and Superwoman, but I never played them honestly. Like to be honest, my SoundCloud is more for old Orte jams. Like when I want to go and listen to LOS and DRB, that's what I go to my SoundCloud for mostly. Recently, though, I'm listening to a lot of UG guys on SoundCloud, like One Drag, Pain, all these guys. But I haven't gone. I haven't actually.
Bro, sorry to stop you. You know, One Drag also did this thing recently where he dropped like 20 songs on Title, and now a lot of
Yeah,
people just have the Title link, and some people were shocked that he would do that. Although some of the
yeah.
records were records from the SoundCloud, and like he has like a SoundCloud EP too that he dropped maybe earlier in the year, the one that had Excellence. But yeah, go on.
So that's why it's not. So I've not really played. I never played those popular Marvel records. So my first actual context was these versions that were on Spotify, and I enjoyed them. Like I enjoyed MTV. I enjoyed Super. Is it Superwoman?
Superwoman, yeah.
Superwoman. I like that. Slow is my favorite record. I like the intro business. I love the energy it came with. I love the idea there. There's another P Prime record that was also solid. What was that?
That was Use Me.
No, not Use Me. There's another one that we hadn't heard yet. He's like a producer on it, but he's not a feature credit. One of the there's another.
There's Jehovah.
It's not
No,
Shiloh,
yeah, it's not Shiloh. It's not Shiloh. No, there's one. Wait, I don't know.
Well, it was a single, right?
No, it was not a single. This one is on the project. There's a pre-prime record on the project that is not a single. We've not heard it before. I like that one, so I need to just check what it is. I don't know.
It's
Like,
God's
but yeah,
promise.
Yeah.
is God's promise? Is that what it
I'm
is?
seeing Jehovah.
Yeah, God's
I'm seeing
promise is
Jehovah.
also like a P-Prime produced record.
Oh, so that means there's only two, right? There's
I'm seeing
two.
Jehovah credited
It's
to
two or
P-Prime.
three.
Oh, so there's okay, makes sense. Yeah, so I was happy to hear that in general. So I
But
feel like use me,
speaking of
grow on me as well.
Superwoman, you saw him on in this weekend, right? You saw him in
Oh
Canada.
Yeah. They had a festival here.
He's around with us for a while, so I'm like,
Still around.
lucky we're meant to have a studio session today, but I don't know, they've not finalized that. So, but yeah, he's around in Canada for a minute, so we're going to be seeing him around. Even this weekend, he's active, he's in clubs, he's doing appearances, he's mingling. So they are based here. But yeah, we saw him this weekend. It was fun. I'm on the way there. Doubt it.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, it was an experience for sure.
No, it looked good. It looked good. Shout out to
no.
the Sun and I'm butchering
Sounds,
the name.
yeah.
Sun and Sounds.
Yeah, yes.
No, it looked good,
cool.
man. It was Mavo. It was No 11. Who else was there?
It was Jazzwold and Tukutela.
Jazzwold, yeah.
Let me confess something, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard those guys' songs, but I've never played their music in my life. After that concert, after that set, I went to go play the next morning. God damn it, those guys are special, man.
This is why we don't call them now.
Bro, those guys are special. Like that Jazzwold guy, the producer. Oh my god! Like I listened to their project together, the Most Wanted one. The next morning, all throughout.
Wait, you'd never listened to Jazzwold before?
I've never played their project. I just know this. When I was playing the project, I was just hearing all the songs I hear in the clubs. I'm like, oh, this song I always sing in the club.
There are some things you should not be saying in public.
I never played
You're very lucky that Skoko is not here.
I'm sure a lot of us
Skoko will
know their
insult
songs.
your
He would
day.
drag you direct.
So
You know that's Skoko's people.
So I mean, so you think about this. I mean, you go to the clubs like a lot, and you hear these jams. You can even sing some of them, but you know how my piano records are. Like they don't really own it. They're not in front of the record. Like they don't. Like
no,
it's only people
it's not that they are not in front of the record. It's that what you people like is when somebody is singing over Amapiano.
No, but then that's what
enjoy Amapiano in its purest form.
But then that's what Jazzwold and Tukutela do, though. That's the whole point of them being a duo. Tukutela sings and Jazzwold produces. Like so, they actually sing, which is why I think that's also why they are the hottest right now, because they found a way to like
Nigerians do.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we make it like Afrobeats together, like that's different. But like the Tukutela is literally like a soul artist, just like Amifaku, yeah, like that's like so. It's their whole thing, and that's what makes. I think that's what makes them appeal to everybody. They're not just being stubborn about doing 8 minutes of production. The guy is actually cooking melodies. It's soulful. It's deep. Like, bro, like I don't watch.
I'm so sorry. Something about this whole conversation is just killing me. Like,
this portion of
no, the Tukutela guy is hard.
No, he's crazy.
Hard. It's cool. So yeah,
you're just discovering those guys now. Wow,
that's not what I said. I said I've just played. I said I listened to their album for the first time.
I said you just paid more attention
for the first time. So you just listen to them since we don't.
Anyway, let's move back. Let's come back. Let's come back. Let's come
Yeah, but yeah. So
the Mavo record.
Yeah. So that's about it for me. This one, I like it for what it is, and yeah.
Any other thoughts?
I like it for what it is.
Any other thoughts on the business Mavo project? How are you saying?
Yeah.
Rookie.
It's not personal, it's business.
It's no more way for poor people. It's scattered though. That album is scattered.
Sorry, Chibi, did you wanna did Chibi want to go? I beg you guys help me with your hands, please, if you want to speak. So
my hand has been up.
Okay, so Rookie is going next. I don't know if Chibi still wanted to go. Because Chibi hasn't spoken yet. So.
Yeah, I've been trying to speak on this album. Can you guys hear me?
Okay, you can have Chibi first.
You have to raise your hand.
You can have Chibi first. We haven't heard him yet, so then we'll get into.
Thank you, man. Don't worry. Yeah. Even if Belema wants to suppress me, I'll speak.
She not suppress me.
Yeah, Mavo's business, top work. I mean, like, I remember like about Mavo on this piece like some time ago, and a lot of people did not agree. I didn't even say here today. Can you? Yeah, but I was, listening to his older projects back then. It was obvious that the way he made music, a lot more people will catch on to the magic that he does. And I feel like on this project, he showcases like different sides of him, and I get why his management was kind of low-key confident. Like, we have songs in the archive that we're going to drop that mainstream fan, like what you guys are looking for. I know obviously people make fun of the your body na meat pie, or the like the what they call them, like the stuff that is done for shock
The
value, but
features. Oh.
it's not even the features, but like he has some moments where there's like shock value, like your body na meat pie, or he says something and people are just like, oh, like this is very low quality Afrobeats or whatnot. Like, what does this actually mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I think that like he's an actual like artist. Like I listen to his music and it's very musical.
Yeah.
Like I like to compare him to Young Thug in some sense, where it's like the melodies are evident, and it's not only like the melodies, he's putting like words together that actually mean something. I mean, it might not necessarily be like the most vivid story, but this guy actually saying something in his records. And then yeah, I just like the project itself is like quality. Like I don't like. First of all, I think it's his best project in his discography, and he has projects that I think are very good in his discography.
Okay.
Yeah, and to say that like this, like 1 week out, like I really jammed this other stuff when I got into it, but this stuff is just like top. It's like to me, it's really good. Like songs that I didn't even really like at first, like Shy Lover, Use Me, like just being in the album and listening to them, you can see the direction of the musicality in them.
Right.
Yeah, there's no skip to me. There are no skips on the album. Like I'm listening top to bottom, and I'm not like saying, "Oh, this is a terrible song" or "This is like a trash song."
Did you also go into this with the knowledge of the SoundCloud records, or was this a new experience?
No, I did not. But I'm like, more like Tad as well, where I've heard people mention Ice Cream and Superwoman on SoundCloud, but
right.
I'm not an OG fan. I'm not going to guys looking for Mavo. No offense. No offense to him, but going into those records, I can see how they could have originally sounded like a different way, but because that was my first like interaction with them,
right.
I definitely enjoyed them. I thought they were all top records. And there's one point that I saw on the TL that that I resonate strongly with. Like the album it sounds like rich, intentional. Like the soundscape is clear, the beats are crisp. I can hear this guy well. It doesn't sound like it was done on like one corner store in a Balendi or something. Like it sounds like these guys really cared about their sound and invested in it.
I think Dro mixed though, which is crazy.
Dro mixed it. Wow,
yeah, I think Dro mixed,
expensive.
Which
I love it.
I think Dro.
The quality of the sounds, I'm just like, yeah, and even the production, like you guys have said, Ransom, Prime, Hybrid. Like, I don't think there was a low production moment for me where I thought, oh, this was like could have been better. I didn't mention my favorite song, M2B. What he was doing there was simply genius. Like, I don't know how he comes up with those like rhyme schemes that he does, but
sorry, what does M2B stand for in this context?
Sorry, what did you say?
What does M2B stand for?
I think we're meant to be. Him and the babe are meant to be. So I think he kind of plays with that in between the record or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, meant to be is like fun. He does his thing on there, and BB Lifestyle as well. Like the single before the album dropped. I love that record. Like Sound God as well is like one very, very solid, like, arsenal or solid like artillery that they have in their arsenal or whatever, because the guy is not only like a good rapper or doesn't like, no, he's not only good lyrically, but he can also sing. Like he's the one doing the whole I'm a piano BB Lifestyle female voice on the record. I thought it was a woman doing it, but it was him. And
is he live? Is he?
Bro, he busted my brain like crazy. Like, what do you mean?
Are you sure that was him?
Jair replied my tweet and he's on their team when I tweeted it. So I'm just like,
so that means they pitched the vocals up.
Yeah, there was a vocals. That sounds like a woman.
That babe carried that shit. I was like, I still cannot believe.
Sound God point. I think that guy is a club music scientist. I don't know how he does it.
He's a DJ.
Because he's a DJ now. That's why now.
Bro, I get that, but there are a lot of DJs that try to make music. There is
that's fair.
Absolutely crazy. I don't even know how his brain works. I imagine him in a lab coat.
Do you know who is a club music scientist? Cash Coming.
Cash Coming too, yeah.
No, he's there too. Like Cash Coming is there.
No, but this guy is here, Sha. Sound God is there. You have to give it to him.
Sound God is just more of a Nepo banger boy, because and even the things he interpolates, you just know that the guy's exposed. Like, you get like, that's the way I like it. Like, it's like, you just know the guy is very exposed. Like, he's very fucking exposed.
Don't remind me of Aura Sala. That song is actually pop.
Yeah, that
One of
song
the
is
best
insane.
records this
No,
year.
that song.
Is insane.
That song is one of the hardest records I've heard this year,
That song
man.
is
1,000%.
insane. That song
Mhm.
is insane.
God
Yep.
damn it.
And
Aura Salad is insane.
Soundgar's verse did some very, very, I won't say heavy lifting on there, but
Yeah,
yeah,
that his
the
verse was
guy,
serious. Yeah.
that guy,
Bro,
he's a
Loki,
special guy.
Yeah.
Like,
witnessing that song live, I even feel like just like obviously I know what's that record? The Wiz record has like a lot of hype.
Yeah.
That song and that Babes will die for that.
it's for the girls and the young kids. It's not
See,
for
when
us.
that man says, my baby princessa, see, this
Bro,
movie.
and this other one, what's that other one? The G4 Boys one. That one just ignites the fucking crowd, man. Like women will lose their mind for that.
That's funny.
She thinks
I
that they
never
do
got into that
Yahoo.
record, but they love it,
That,
man.
That's
bro, that she thinks that they do Yahoo. That record, God, babes lose their shit once they hear that shit. Like it's insane, man.
mad. All right.
Yeah. Let me just quickly round up on this. Like the last thing I just really want to say is that Marvel, like besides being like obviously it's all cool to have talent, but like I can tell that and I think Tad might have even hinted at this on his like I think one of his tweets where he's like these guys have their business. I don't know if it was Taj, but they have their business well put together, right? Like it's like the guys at KRL, like from the way like the visuals to the like aesthetics to even the way they move, it's just like for people that are just breaking
Shout out
into
to
the game.
Jumala, man, the creative director, like on this team. Like,
Yeah,
that
for
guy.
people that just broke into the game, they are doing the damn thing, and I have a lot of respect because it's like it's one thing to be a good artist musically, it's another thing to make a good product out of the music. Like, and I fuck with the product they're putting out. So yeah,
The theory for their business model makes sense in the context that when you think about how inactive mainstream Afrobeat is right now, it's like there's not that much new talent. So that means there's not much new roles. You get like new creative directors or like there are not new teams being formed. And I feel like with them, Mavo, them like he has a lot of people passionate about pushing music in his team because I feel like they all just didn't find anything that they were interested in, right? Like it's like this set of guys are the only ones coming with fresh ideas, like just basically define like what is typical, right? And I feel like a lot of these youngies are keen into them. But you see him with random media artists now. He has a team of like 5-6 people deep.
Oh yeah.
Like, and it's because like these are those young people that have found a way into the industry and not having to do the kind of music that they are all tired of, right? So I feel like they're really keen into it, and it makes perfect sense because, like I said, mainstream Afrobeat is basically an inactive industry right now. Nothing is being formed, nothing is being shaped today. So these are just a bunch of young guys that are just thugging it out, and they are figuring it out, and they understand to an extent that we have to build a team and we have to just move around together. So it makes sense, like because that KRL, that many idea, like there's only people in that company, right?
Yeah. He has assembled his army, man.
Yeah, and and more of them would do that too. Scotty, all of them would do it over time, like say. And it makes sense
Egerton did that. So.
Yeah, Egerton too has a very expansive like team of guys.
Yeah,
mad.
Yeah,
they even share some
media,
guys, no? Mavo and Egerton. Do they share some guys? I feel like they do.
So it's Egerton and Egerton shares with some other people. Yes, with Scotty.
Yeah,
Egerton shares with Scotty as well. So
yeah,
Egerton shares. So at the end of the day, I just think it's once again it's a new industry that they're actually forming just outside the norm.
Yeah.
And it's working for them because bro, our mainstream industry, I don't know, is there anything going on there? Maybe you will tell me I don't know anything going on there. Apart from the established guys, is a non-active industry right now.
Yeah. Anyway, man, any other thoughts?
I don't want to jump line. I know Rookie wants to go, so I'm gonna go after.
But
I think that for me is majorly it. Sorry to push back a bit to the last conversation, but that No 11 release with Davido.
Chai. MTN too?
Yeah, the release is ass. Now why?
Yo, relax.
Sorry, can you guys hear me?
Welcome back.
Yeah, now we can. Yeah,
I don't know. I swear I just got muted randomly. But basically, I was just like, I thought the release was fire, and I don't think Davido elevated the song, but you know what he's doing there. Obviously, he needed a hit for his album, and that one was like an easy plug and play. And yeah, why not? He's always supported the No 11 guys, so yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I didn't like that was a Davido song though.
You don't like that it's a Davido song?
I feel like that's something that they could have.
You should have kept it.
That he should have left it for like 11. And I know it might sound like a very purist angle, but like it also just feels like a very childish record for Davido to be anchoring his album on. I don't know. Just it's
Bro,
not that kind
the
of
Davido
like
rollout is I'm very patient because obviously he's saying one thing about the album, but obviously
Baba.
dropping another thing as singles.
When has Davido said
So
anything that relates? I just enjoy
Just give me that.
just
Does
we'll
not fit
see.
into that narrative.
No,
enjoy the Gbedu, man.
we'll be here. We'll be here when the
It
Bedu's
is
here.
a Betty.
We'll be here when the Bedu's here. Anyway, appreciate
Davido
it,
has been
Chibi.
taking it to his heritage for the last 4 albums.
Appreciate it,
brother.
Chibi,
You guys
man.
just hate Davido because he's rich. Anyways,
I'm crying. No, we hate him because he's rich.
That's it.
Bye.
Sorry.
Get
That's
off,
and for the last 4 years,
dog.
that's also been the same defense that they'll say, oh, it's because it's Richard that we don't like
It's
him.
because he's rich. Don't
man.
fucking kill me, dog.
I beg. All right, man. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Rookie, what's up? And then we get Dante.
Yes, sir. All right, I'll just go real quick.
Yeah.
So Mavo project.
Business.
I think my favorites on here: God's Promise, M2B, Letter to My Baby, BB Lifestyle, and obviously some of the singles. More Fair. I think just More Fair. I don't think I really liked Using Me that much. But yeah, I think one thing about Mavo's music, I don't understand when people try to feign ignorance or are confused why the music is working. I think at the core of it, the music is subjective, and as much as we want to intellectualize it, or I don't know, try to be very like
pure
anal about it, yeah. It's just we all have our biases, man, and no one came into this world a music critic. We're all pre-programmed. Whether it's our family,
Yeah.
whether it's friends, or hype even.
For sure.
You will gain bias. So I won't say I'm a super fan of Mavo's music, but there's definitely some genius in creating a lane here. Like how he's done this. Oh my God. I don't know how he's done it, but he's done it. And
You're impressed at how he pulled it off, is what you're saying.
bro, like in one of the most saturated eras of Afrobeats where those log drums they hold us for neck. He found a way, man. Like a breath of fresh air, genuinely. And so this is also going to tie into like on the conversation we're gonna have when we speak about other albums. But I was speaking to my brother earlier, and he was saying how it doesn't really get these new guys, and they're not really telling any story. And my pushback to that is, I don't really know if they need to, with the way music has evolved in these times. Like I think we keep judging these new guys with the old formula where the artist is giving you like a certain amount of songs, and then they're speaking about how they used to jump back, Joe Legba or whatever place, and then there's a gospel record there somewhere where there's a formula, and obviously they're not doing that anymore. Just because these artists are coming with a different style doesn't mean there's no storytelling. There is storytelling. Just you're not tapped in.
Even Dante's Kryptonite,
exactly.
BUM. There's a hell of a story there. There's a hell of a story.
Just to answer your point, right? I feel like
wait.
sorry, Dante.
Go
ahead.
Evolved from that. It's not mob deep. So don't.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, my bad. I forgot. Yes, my bad. Anyway.
Yeah, I was quickly gonna say that. I feel like the core of music today is like relatability. Like being able to tell a story might be like cool back then, or might be cool like attention spans. But today, if people can like enjoy the song and relate to it, like that is like the main core of it. Like everything else is like under the bridge. And I feel like Mavo has hacked that. People are really like can relate to it, and then just very enjoyable.
Yeah. I mean, with his use of slang, like a lot of the references it makes kind of connects to the, I guess, average early 20-year-old in Nigeria right now in a lot of ways.
Thank you. Because even the medium has changed. Like the way we listen to music now on our phones.
Yeah.
Like everything is different now. So we're not like the way people receive music is just like so different. But I like the album. I'll give it 7 7 out of 10. I don't know why they're calling it the mixtape, trying to be very like specific with that mixtape. But I kind of understand, like they want like that gritty, kind of like a pre-album vibe where, okay, this is kind of like rough around the edges. It's not going to be as polished as like an actual LP. We have these records here, and I get that.
Mixtape
And
is so engineering, bro. It's crazy.
a lot of the songs they are fire, but like, I think for me, just there's some jams where like he's just going full Marvel, and like those ones there now Z. Right. But yeah, 7 out of 10, strong project. Yeah.
Mad.
I think you said something that even like just triggered something, right? Like Marvel is very unique and in the most respectful way, because like you said, like some of these production elements are stuff that people are meant to be tired of, but he has found a way to like stand out within it. Like it's crazy. Like he's not even huge. He's not like the scene
is the pockets, bro.
Like because think about it, like the UG guys even sound more alike than Marvel. Marvel doesn't sound like any of those niggas.
Yeah, he's more pulled away from their sound.
He's really unique and genius in just the way he makes the music.
Bro,
like it's not common.
So even if he's sometimes to an extent confluenced as like or joined with those guys and like seen as like the leader of those guys, like he doesn't sound like them, like nowhere near them at all. Like so, and I think why he has also succeeded is because he's making very party records. Like those guys, apart from maybe Scotty, like those guys are still core rappers. Like they are rapping like gritty shit. You get so. Yeah, man, bro. Yeah, sometimes, man, you just have to hands up, man. Sometimes, like, it's not my fault to hate. Like, and if you hate, you're probably old, and that's fine. Like, you get like, like I'm just being real. Like,
why the open floor for my guy now?
Not too much on the old, man.
It's the truth now. Like, because at the end of the day, man, the guy he's doing good shit. People are showing up to his shows and they are singing their lungs out. So you can't. If you want to hate, it's like hating AI, bro. Like you lose. Like it's just what it is, man. Like you get so.
Right. Big Ade said in the reply, I can hear 5 Tumawetos from that mixtape. Is that something that people agree with? I guess you can.
Nah, definitely not this style.
Yeah,
you can pick up like the Marvel distinct style, but like compare, he has no songs that are similar in my opinion. Like you can say, oh, the style is like, yeah, but nah, not the same.
Right. Like the storytelling of a Tumaweto you could find here, though?
I think it's songs like Superman, like songs that are very melodious.
Right.
That, it's not like I'm rap singing. I think that's what it means.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
fair enough.
There's a way he structures his hooks, right? Where he does like, I don't know how, like, I probably if I spoke to somebody more musical, they could explain it, but he does a thing with his hook that he spins it away and he has a template in some sense, but it's not like textbook. It's very unique to him and very special regardless.
Do you mean the way like sometimes they'll be like chopped up and there's like so much vox like going up and down at the same time?
It's very ad-libby. Like
very ad-libby, can be very repetitive, very they're just the way he does his hooks, like especially like that Timowito type of feel. Like he brought that to this album where I think which even alludes to that old Marvel that people were kind of looking for that they might have gotten on this album or project.
Yeah. Okay.
So let me just say that I'll try to summarize mine because like people already said majority of the point. And first of all, like I used to disagree with you, but I wouldn't 100% say Marvel's thing is 100% relatability. Just like I don't know how much that plays. Maybe if I think from my own POV, I don't know how much that plays into how I consume his music. But it first comes from like the melodies and the flows and the
delivery.
Yeah. I just don't want. I didn't want to use the word like delivery because I think he's a more serious artist and I don't want to use words that water down is brilliant. That's just it. So Dari, you are right, but it's just the creative choices and makes is just super interesting. So I think that was what pulled me first, and also it's like we've pointed out, it's very unique, and a lot of people would be drawn to something that is not like that. And then we've had this conversation actually, what Taj was mentioning about how it doesn't sound like all these people, about how some of them have like a sonic Bible that is very hip hop adjacent, and Marvel is a lot more Afrobeats to be honest, but it represents something because those people are still drawn to Afrobeats, but they are drawn to Afrobeats with swag, if I can say it in that way.
Yeah.
So
Swag with 2 S's.
my
I'm
journey
sorry.
with this project is like no. So for the people who didn't are
Such
not
thing,
heard
go.
any of like the SoundCloud records, if you're gonna check out the numbers of those SoundCloud records, it's already crazy for like lead songs. By the way, like it's a whole thing whereby there are songs that they take off and then people re-upload just because they want people to really have it. There was a song that they were even anticipating for a long time that they made the song a release for their record label rather than the Marvel release. I forgot that was the song that sampled the same song Trippie Redd sampled, and I can't remember what that was. But for people to say, "Oh, we are hearing old Marvel on this," it's not a surprise because the old Marvel was there's a lot of that in the SoundCloud and
Right.
relevant records from the SoundCloud came on this project, so
Right.
that was not foreign to me. But I think from those songs, majority songs don't really sound different. They're just better mixed now.
Mm-hmm.
But a song like Jehovah absolutely sounds different. The beat is not the same. The tempo is not the same. The flow is not the same. Like nothing about the words. I think the lyrics is the same, but like not the core of why people enjoyed the older version and this version is
Yeah.
different. Then they released like BV Lifestyle before the album dropped, so I knew I was not gonna play it just because like I see how SoundCloud mixes music, and I also don't like this thing when people release the outro of their project before they drop the project. I know Dari was complaining about that on the album
On
we
the
were talking
Tyler
about
album,
before.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm like I don't like it because I'm like by the time I get to the last song, I'm meant to feel like oh like this is the
Was it
like
actually branded
outro
as, hey, this is the last track on the
what?
Was it actually branded like when this dropped? I remember the week it
Yeah,
dropped,
it
right?
was
It
because
was branded as the
when
last
it
song.
dropped, if you check the business thing
Oh,
on Apple
okay. You
Music,
can see
it
it on
shows
the.
right there. Yeah,
Gotcha,
you can see
gotcha.
it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to listen to this.
Right,
So like,
right.
I waited and then it flops.
You're such a
And
nerd.
you know, it's
Nah, I hear
I
it
don't know,
though.
man.
I hear it. I
I'm
hear
actually
it.
not going to deny the fact that I'm in it.
I hear it. I hear it.
And the it also might be the most unapologetic song on that project, just like writing wise. Like it's just there. Like it's very daring in what he would he said. And there was a part that he said, why I know that I was talking to a babe, but like the fact that you said that, I'm like, it's there. And look reminded me of a tweet, I think it was Tyler that was like, oh, he sounds bolder, more confident, or something along those lines. And I was like, yeah, like if I'm gonna point to any song where that is just going that hard,
Right.
absolutely pun intended.
Right.
Yeah, man, like
Okay.
flow is my jam. I had to run that back like the first 2 times I heard it. I'm like, this is like going beat to M2B, yeah, that's one like art song. Use Me
Right.
sounds absolutely like fits the project. So everything just is just great, and
Nice.
there is nothing and no one like Marvel. I know Ginger was tumbling down like before, and he had like so many things to say, like it was scattered. Like
It's
I don't know, it's
Ginger,
a mistake.
bro.
What do you expect? First of all,
It's
no, but
Ginger, bro.
also Ginger, the fact that you can still talk about this is shocking to me because I still haven't forgotten when
Cause
he tried to gaslight everybody else.
yeah.
Yeah, so like it's not
That's
here to
true.
hear it from.
That's true,
So
Ginger. Your
yeah.
license is been revoked a while back.
There's we are cutting
Anyway,
that
man.
like fire. It's
All
true.
right, dope, Dante.
One thing, sorry,
Okay.
I did you guys ever talk about York's project?
York's project. Did we talk about it? I think we
Did
did
you also
last
talk about
week.
Egerton's project?
We did talk about. We did, like, but it was very quick. I think we did mention them last week in a rapid fire
All right,
run of records.
okay,
But yeah, it's
very,
nice
very
to have
fair.
Dante back this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Beautiful,
oh,
beautiful,
okay. There's
beautiful.
that. Please, don't, we're not making that a thing. Let's move on. The only reason I brought it up was because they also dropped this week, and if you guys have not discussed that,
Yeah, we are
or
going
I've
to.
not mentioned
It's
that,
literally
I
the
was
next
like,
topic.
this is like for me, this is like the week best to just cram everybody together. But yeah.
Anyway, there's enough music to talk about. We have Zaylevelten, of course. We have Taves, and we have Asake's live album as well. But yeah, man. Are there any other thoughts on business? I think it's been a short consensus. Is there a song that we're expecting to really, really leave a mark, or like are there any predictions as far as the songs that could do something from this business project?
I will say with Marvel at this point, I never know
You
because it
never
took a
know.
while for energy to like come up. And then the period whereby it was dropping back to back, there will be one song from the corner of somewhere where it dropped that starts making noise,
Yeah.
and suddenly it's a big record. Like I
Yeah.
don't know him. I
Yeah.
actually can't play. I'm just gonna enjoy what I want to enjoy, and then
Gotcha.
I'll stop
Gotcha.
playing it until it brings something new.
All right. All right, then. We will definitely move on to another UG, or at least UG adjacent in this case. Artist that dropped a 4-track EP. Speaking of nostalgia earlier on, man, one of the big singles leading into the project was a callback to Wizkid's Tease Me. And we see Zaylevelten, of course, having a moment with the song. I think that record is starting to chart and do its thing. Shout out to ATTW for doing the needful. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's actually him that probably approved the clearance, but it is what it is, man. We have a 4-track EP from Zaylevelten, obviously following up from Then It Got Crazy, or Then It Got Crazier rather, from late last year. Another artist that has definitely left a mark, a strong run of records, or at least positioning that for a UG artist that is making lots of grounds in the Nigerian ecosystem right now. Zaylevelten, man, 4-track. Was anyone tapped in before Save Me, which obviously makes it feel like we are getting an album called Save Me. Anyone tap in? It dropped earlier in the week. Any thoughts? I see Dante's hand. Okay, Dante, please lead us in.
I'm just gonna start. Okay, first of all, if anybody listens to this and they know Tensky, please check on him. Make sure it's good.
Check on him?
Yeah, he's clearly been working very hard, because it's not just like recording the songs. So it's like engineering, it's like doing this and that. I'm like, this is a lot.
He's wearing too many hats.
Yeah. He actually is. And, the show's everything, like, I know he's what he bargained for, but please, as he's saving everybody, people need to also make sure it's good. Now, it's better I start there because my next statement is I don't understand that Disney song.
Okay. Elaborate.
I don't know. I don't get it. I got the second verse when it was like, oh, the flow. I'll say the flow. I know the words, but I'll say the flow. It was like, yeah. Where was I love
me. We're talking about. I don't go do love song.
I don't get the chorus. I understood the point of like how he entered and like things are very hardly be and they're like the way they are panned and engineered. Like it's kind of like fun. And I understand like from point of view from a creative perspective, like it's very different. But it makes it feel to me like the song doesn't start till the first time when it was very close to when it starts saying "tis me, tis me, tis me."
Yeah.
Then it gets second verse and that holds me through the song. But again, I don't understand it. Not saying it's bad. I don't get what was happening there. But you see from after that super mega
yeah talk
update. Tensky is a social realist. Everything applies because he's mirroring our lives, like our day to day. There's a lot of yeah talks, and he had to let it be known. Like he found a reason to lay emphasis on it one day, and he went in and he cut that record and it's just there. So like from the last 3 tracks, absolutely 10 over 10, 1,000 over 10. I spin those so much. Super mega
so
is
you're not being
freaking crazy. Updates is freaking amazing. Although like the updates is kind of funny to me because there's another song that dropped the same day by Zen Universe, another Zen Universe called Magella Baby is another fire song. But what was interesting is so they have this line about Tuski, and I feel good I feel Tuski. And they both have that, but sorry, this is not take that long. Magella Baby is interestingly written because it brings all like if you had a dictionary for like UG guys, it brings a lot of their words, just use it in like however it wants to in this song, and that's just it. It's the same almost like how Mavo made a book, like he just made a song that kept and there were a lot of things that I was like, what does that even mean? But it worked somehow. It worked somehow because the arrangement was so cool as well. I was like, all right. Like there's even a pocket where it was very, very R&B. And not just R&B, like or say R&B. There's a pocket right there.
Wait, this is a Zen record, right? You're talking about?
It's a Zen record, and this like I can say this is the first era of Zen Universe that I have really had songs that I held on to.
Yeah.
Because I've been on Zen Universe from his after Side to his Afrobeat time to his almost street pop
Right.
like that he had songs with Easy Scope. Then he had this era where he was like rap singing like Asake. Then different era. But this era with the fusion of like rap and sorry, UG rap and
Mm-hmm.
Afrobeats has been my favorite. Whereby I've had songs, maybe even projects to hold on to another artistic producer, but to focus on the other Z guy, the level 10. Yeah,
Yeah.
last three tracks, absolutely 10/10. I don't understand it. Not saying it's bad. Maybe one day I'll get it because I have people around me who are buzzing about it, but I don't get that Disney song.
Yeah. And it's obviously there's the aspect of reigniting the excitement of one of Wizkid's earlier hits.
Yeah, I wonder how actually played into the process of making the song because
Yeah.
Taves also Taves also sampled
Yeah,
the beat
there's
on his own
Dondo.
project.
Yeah, there's a Dondo.
And I remember because Taves actually came to my city and he had a listening, and when he was talking about the song, I don't think even the sample was there in the first place.
Okay.
I think there were some things. I think they might have had the
We'll definitely get to
Awele, but like
tapes. We'll definitely get to tapes,
oh,
yeah.
okay.
But yeah, any other
My
thoughts on Zay
point
before
is
we
they might be pointing to like my referring like to nostalgia or whatever,
yeah.
but it didn't really do anything for me.
Okay. Maybe I don't know, maybe there's a particular age range maybe that could appreciate it more because maybe Tease Me is not a song that is probably top of mind to them. Or at least they don't feel overtly familiar with the song, that there might be some level of like, I don't know, some level of like not novice. What's the word I'm looking for? So that's something that feels new to them, essentially, right? So there might be an age range that is probably just catching on to it, Tease Me for the first time and hearing the bounce because it pretty much covers the song. Like it's a cover of the song. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of distortion to the beat or the bounce. I saw someone put out a mix for both the original and the Tensky one, and
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
like that mix.
yeah,
Funny
and it's
enough,
like
that mix
obviously
really
that mix
boosted the
works
song
well.
again.
That mix works so well because it's like it's basically the same beat, right? There's not too much
It's close,
deviation from it.
but here's the thing: they cooked with the beats good. Trilo Johnson, IP, and who was it? Was this kid or somebody else? Like the first what did the
Yes,
guys
Shulo is on
cooked on
this.
that beat?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
and even Yaya Talk, yeah, speaking of producers, London, like
hmm
Rema's London, obviously,
yeah.
was on Yaya Talk. Like those, like the beats, I can't argue with it.
I think I
You
did
already
just from the
know what I
percussion,
think.
at least for me, because obviously the mix was driving the mix there, was blending the mix there at the drums, and that's it, right?
Yeah,
But obviously he added some synths, some horn sets to like make it a little bit different. But if you listen to the snare, like you can hear like it's the same type of snare that you heard on the original. Or am I bugging?
you're not, but even the like
Yeah, maybe that part too.
yeah, yeah, there was
It
that.
was only
Like
that
all those things
that only those
in the
whimsical
beats.
keys that you heard in the original you're not hearing here. I don't think you're hearing that like dun like that opened up the Tease Me, the original one. Other than
And
that,
he
yeah.
also used his own voice for like melodies for most of the song, like as part of or whoever's voice that it sounded very much like this every time.
Okay.
Like like it was singing something that was kept as a part of the production, like as a part of the elements in the production,
Right.
and that was also fun. That's why I said I understood like the creative
Gotcha.
decisions that was made in the beginning of the song, but it
Gotcha.
feels like the song doesn't start for a while,
hmm
and then a lot of things were just like
Yeah,
affecting
that's
it.
really
I do
Chulo
hope
and
I wake up to it
Johnson on the production credits here. Yeah.
on the production. Yeah,
Shout out
I
44.
do hope that I get it at some point because the way I've seen even my friends talk about the song,
Oh,
I'm like,
it's
why
it's
don't
it's
I
it's
get it?
moving. It's moving the kids, bro. It's moving the kids already.
Yeah.
It's nice. This is nice. All right, man. Any other thoughts on Before Save Me? I know it's just a warm up to his next album or his next project, so we're looking forward to that. Any other thought? I know Ginger, your hand is up, but I don't know if it's for this, for Tensky or for Mavo, which is so funny to ask Ginger. Ginger, what are you saying? Are you here? yeah, I think we've hit that hour for Ginger.
I think it's just a clear out for like his old songs, considering like they're making new records now. So like, and I think there's really no better time to put it out. And I think this also like gives them room to sort of like maybe like do a ton of shows, and maybe like a mini tour before he really puts out like his album and all of that. So
okay, all right, yeah, man. Looking forward to more from Tensky, of course.
I like that angle because I watched his Abuja show.
Yeah.
The show he did in Lagos, it took it to Abuja, and it actually looked so crazy. Like the whole
Yeah.
venue, the even the hype online was not as crazy as December's one because that one was just instant. But this where I saw, I bet there were videos of people jumping fence to like enter his show in Abuja.
Okay.
It was ridiculous. So yeah, that's
Mad. All right. Speaking of nostalgia, Taves dropped his project as well, like we already hinted, to the Don't Doll reference that we got on one of the singles. But has anyone tapped into the new Taves? Okay. Popstar Side A album. What we feeling? Osas, my guy. What's good, man? Osas also dropped as well. But yeah.
You guys saying, man?
Yeah, we're there, bro. How's it going?
Damn, man, it's good, man. It's good. I actually liked his project. Still, I actually liked it.
Nice.
Side A. I think the WizKid sample. I think that was still my standout, even like when the project came out. I think Simone was another good track as well.
Nice.
But I think Taves, he's been someone that's he's very intriguing to me because he sounds like he's from the diaspora. Like, he doesn't sound like an artist that's actually from, I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He sounds like
people have made that level of observation for him.
Yeah.
Almost
And
even shrug him off, which is crazy.
Yeah, so I think maybe like, I don't know if that's working for his favor or not, because I think him being from actually being in the mainland, I think, and he's making that type of sound, I don't know if he's being taken in as much as he should be. You know, if he was from, I don't know, like the UK making that sound, I don't know if he'll be taken in a bit more. Because I think even his rollout, like everything he's been doing this year has been to a very, very high standard. And this project alone as well, like I think he's really in his own lane, but I don't know if he's being taken in as much as I think he should.
Yeah,
I don't know what you guys think on that.
I mean, on that topic, I think because obviously Taves very rooted in R&B, like that's his core, and obviously R&B in Nigeria is not the most glamorous. It's not the So at the end of the day, like to the people that do care for that style of music, for the people that
there's a sound there, definitely though.
There definitely is like it might be a subculture, but I think there's a blob of artists that are really, really strong in that R&B like elements that Taves is kind of spearheading in that area, in that arena.
I think he's getting even more confident, man, with like every release. From his first release till now, he's really like getting more confident in his sound, in his image.
For sure.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to see I can't wait to see how he pushes this.
Definitely.
And to see like how Side B comes about.
Definitely. I think it's up to him to see what he wants to get out of music.
For sure.
Does he want to actually dominate the Nigerian audience, or does he keep his mind or keep his shows more open to the digital?
But then I don't want it to be a case where it's like if he goes the export route and he becomes global, then it's like, I don't know, Nigerians have this thing where they claim that side, like for example, someone like Thames.
Yeah, I know. Thames would be the obvious like comparison, right? Because it happened with her, which was such a like, it felt like an anomaly type of ascension that we saw for Thames, especially from an R&B roots in the Nigerian context. But I think Thames played the game. She kind of balanced her cards in a way that still obviously she saw where she could win in certain areas, and she saw where she stuck to her identity. And I think Taves has to play that game. He has to definitely engage the audience in a way that obviously still keeps his core, still keeps his identity, but like still benefits off of some of the spotlighting, the commercial placements that he can have here and there. I think he needs to find that nice tweak,
that balance, man.
Yeah, but overall, he's a very, very talented artist. Like anyone can obviously vouch for
It was a good
voice
project,
and like
man.
his
It was a good
entire
project.
talent, bro. Yeah, for sure. I'm
Yeah, man.
definitely can't wait to tap into that one. But you also dropped, my guy, Osas.
Yeah.
Your latest EP.
Yeah, wish you had more time, man.
Yeah, man. How was that? How was that feeling like to put
Been
out?
good, man. It's been good. Honestly, like whenever you guys have the time, definitely check it out, man. It's literally Afro soul, Afro R&B.
Yep.
So isn't that you know the lane is in.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
man.
there's some good music there, man.
Yeah, no, nice.
Sure.
It'd be nice to tap in with like even some of the R&B guys in Nigeria as well. Like it to be.
No, there's a lot. You know what it is? There's a lot of artists in Nigeria that I think are made. There's one guy. His name is Braye.
Yeah.
Oh my
Braye's
gosh,
sick.
man! Like
Braye's
he's
sick.
cold. There's even a new guy that I've heard recently. Oh, I forgot his name. He made something called yeah. Oh man,
Sorry, who
that guy.
Who'd you mention?
Ekene.
Bro, that guy is,
You know what's so
and it's so
crazy?
funny because they're all in the same thing. They're all in
They're all signed to the same person. That's what's so
so
crazy.
there's something going on there. There's something going on there for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it's not. Well, if you do know, like, I guess you know. I guess we can talk about it here, but like, but we don't have to go too deep. The people who are involved, it's very clear what they are drawn to and what they are trying to make.
Yeah, now they're trying to make terms. That's what it is. Because they're all terms related.
Okay.
All of them.
I would have not said that, but then seeing Ekene as African Now cover was like so sick for me because like I was listening to Ekene like SoundCloud. I'm actually glad Osas pointed it out because like that's crazy tapping.
Yeah.
Come on, man. But I think it's important. I think it's important that's why, like, as I said before, I really enjoyed the Taves project because I think it is important, like, for sounds like that to also come out of Nigeria. Like, I think everyone has, especially right now, what's dominating. Like, there's an event here in the UK called Recess. And when Mavo came out, it was crazy. Like, it was a shutdown. And it's like, everyone really thinks it's that type of sound that's coming out right now. But there's so much complex music coming out. So artists like Taves, artists like Braye, like I feel like I gravitate towards them more. Maybe it's because of the type of music I make.
Yeah, because music for sure is kind of music to make, right? Yeah.
But it's just I think they're just amazing.
Wait, Emmanuel, are you tapped into Osas normally?
Yeah.
No.
Bro, what are you saying? What are you saying?
I actually didn't know. I didn't know you guys.
Come on, man. This my OG right here, man.
It's not the first time.
Yeah, I didn't know. I actually didn't know. Yo, how fun? How you did? You know, we haven't spoken actually. You first time hearing my voice.
Yeah, I know.
That's great.
No,
nice.
No, I love this community as well, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I think everyone should. Please, everyone should go listen to Osas project. This one, I'm not even whining. Like this one is not even whining. Like,
trust me.
Please go listen. It's special music. Like, yeah, he's cooking.
No, I appreciate it.
No, he's been cooking, bro. He's been cooking. This is another EP, of course, in the run of other projects. Man. So yeah, man. Nice.
On the topic of Taves, cold.
Nice.
Cold.
Dope. Any other thoughts on Taves, real quick, before we transition to Asake?
Yapping a lot.
Sorry.
Okay.
There's a new speaker. Yes, Tumishi was good.
Good.
Yeah, it was good, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Happy New Year, I guess. It's been a while.
Nice.
Also wanted to congratulate my father with it's not easy.
Thank you so much, man.
But yeah, in terms of Taves, like, I mean, it was I listened to it like loosely.
Okay.
It was very good. I mean, some of my favorites on there, Isn't It Beautiful? Deliver Me. I think there's one with like a Wizkid sample.
Uche Jumbo.
Yeah, that was really good. I think sampling Wizkid now, I think that might be the new wave. Seeing him, Zaylevelten, and I mean, props to Wizkid, you can see he has a real influence on this generation. So,
for sure.
Also the last song as well, Take Me Away, was really good as well. Nice. But yeah, in terms of, it was a real good project. I feel like he's beginning to find his feet, especially in this R&B space.
Right.
There was a particular song he released prior to this that I'm surprised they didn't even make the side A of. I think it was Popstar Party. Oh my God, that song!
Party, that song is insane.
Oh my, the guitars at the end,
bro. I think it was is it Arenati or?
Yeah, Arinati. I don't know if Wanda.
Or yeah, Wanda maybe. One of those
I
guys.
think Wanda was on the
That clique of artists, producers, songwriters, man. Like Arinati, Wanda, Wanda slash Kemo, basically.
Oh my god, those guitars when I heard it.
Yarden, bro. Like them guys, bro. They're sick. They have something special. That Popstar Party record was absolutely.
It was crazy. I'm surprised he didn't put it on this side A of.
I'm gonna guess maybe
Popstars.
sonic differences for it, but
yeah, probably.
But
I mean, that still fits in though.
It's funny because the project is called Popstar, so it's like that could have even been an anchor song for it. So.
That could have been the future track on the project, but that really surprised me. But those guitars when I heard it,
no, it was insane.
It was insane. But yeah, it was a really, really good. I'm expecting more, maybe a little bit more different than what he has here already in this side A when he wants to drop the side B. But all in all, it was a really, really good listen.
Nice. All right, man. Shout out Taves, bro. Yeah. Definitely looking forward to more releases from him because obviously.
Are you moving on already?
I think so. Or do we have more thoughts? Oh yeah, Dante. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna talk on the music.
Yes. What are you saying?
So this, the way like The Weeknd dropped 3 EPs that join them together for trilogy. So like this is the first half of his album.
Okay, first half, not first like it's like a 3-track or it's a 2-track.
No, this is
side
the
A and
first
side
part
B.
of his album.
Oh, that makes sense.
So there is meant
there's
to be
only 2 sides.
I think he even played something. What did you say?
No, I'm saying that was a stupid question I asked because there's only 2 sides essentially.
Okay.
It's only a side A and a side B, right? There cannot be a side C. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not. All right.
No, but like a cassette or like a vinyl.
Don't explain. Don't explain. Let me just catch myself. Don't explain. Yeah, I lost what I was gonna say. But the point is, I'll just focus on the music.
Yeah.
The records were really good. I love like the songs I liked when I heard it in real life. It's still like what I gravitated towards majorly, which is majority of the 8 tracks. But preaching is something. And by the way, like when I've heard the project,
no, not I knew the singles leading up to it, but not the full thing.
So the first time I heard preaching, I genuinely believe it had to be Iraneti that produced that or somebody else. I did not expect to see Sparks, and I don't know why.
Oh, Sparks!
Because the scene
Sparks, yes,
on like the way it was moving. First of all, the production sounds like something you would give Loje to Spars on, and then the way Taves was able to like fit perfectly. It's just it should. This is my favorite project from him.
Okay.
For sure. Like this might even be the one project that I have really played. I don't think I really played the last project.
What? No, I really saw you listening, bro.
When it was still with Benson. Yeah. Oh, you thought? Yeah, I don't listen to.
Bro,
I didn't want to go into how I discovered Taves, but I don't really listen.
Wait, Taves is no longer with Benson.
No.
Yeah, all one on. That's been
like, wow. I'm just finding out. So.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, that's what we were explaining earlier. That we mentioned some other artists that is now in a new label with.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. If you go and research that label, you have so much fun because some of your favorites on it. Anyways, but I love the work they did there, and I think that was when me and Nobu were when we ran into Kenneth's manager, for example.
Sorry, who's manager?
At that event, they were playing like songs that I would only hear on my playlist or from my speakers. Does that make sense? So there was like music that I would never hear outside. It was like the first time I heard Santi outside, for example, the first time I heard an Dunsi song in public, I was very shocked. So those are kind of people who are pushing these people, and that's why it makes sense. That's why I brought them up area. But back to the point, the music is freaking amazing. Like I am so impressed. Isn't It Beautiful is a crazy song. A crazy story too, but be careful out there, people. But yeah, that's as honest as it gets. The songwriting is and he said this in like an interview that he doesn't want people to really view him from that lens of just that's why I made that 6 ways song from the lens of Taves the small boy of like yesterday, and he's like, he's young, he's cute, and as they say, cuddly, and they don't maybe take it serious or think it gets to some level of intensity, but like the maturity is very evident. And this is the first time I'm using mature to describe anybody's
is he?
music in my life.
Oh, the record way too young, right?
Not way too young. 6 ways.
6 days? Is that from the
6
Tupac?
ways.
Oh, 6 ways.
Yeah, from the Tupac.
Okay, yeah, I remember.
That it was like how you F me.
Oh yeah, I remember it now. It's coming back to me.
Yeah, that's
yeah, I remember
that's
it.
that. There's Take Me Away is my standout song. I enjoy Space Now. I didn't think I would, but like
Okay.
the bounce finally worked for me.
Right.
He seems to really like Simone, which is Nina Simone kind of reference.
Okay.
And to the point that I shot a video for it. So I guess that's something. But Take Me Away, I'll stop here, which is I wish to know the story the song is talking about.
Yeah.
While the song one of the things like they learn very early is, and one of my favorite things about songs is talking about multiple things at the same time.
Yeah.
And but he spoke about somebody giving him 100 million, and I want to know what that what story is talking about. And it ties it back to a relationship or some sort
Is
of
that
the
Buju?
second verse
Sorry.
it might be, but there was a sense of I'm addressing something.
Yeah,
So if he has
probably
an
is
issue
addressing
with
the.
Buju, that would be because of course like even post their separation, you've always shown love to each other and
Yeah,
all
they
that
showed
stuff.
love. Like they're in good
Yeah,
terms.
even like I don't get to this data, but Benson had posted the fact that him and Asake are dropping a song and this was there like Jesus. And of course like that's apparently like his music that. But that part of like even though I said the song feels so intimate and just crazy. That is one of my best songs this year, automatically for sure.
Right.
Yeah, Take Me Away. If you don't listen to anything, listen to that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Good. Lots of good music. Obviously,
Wait, I
great
can just do this
reception.
now.
Yeah.
I checked out Osas because Taj posted him, and I checked out the Waterfall song, and I was blown away. So yes, if you do check out song,
God bless, man.
Nice.
It's real.
I might have questions about that song later on.
Appreciate you, man.
Nice one, nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I know we tapped into so much new music, but we cannot escape the landlord. Okay. An album that obviously doesn't necessarily. It's not a regular studio album. This is a live album. One of the probably. I mean, it's not that rare in hindsight, but like in a mainstream big five or big top dogs perspective, we've only gotten to at their peaks of their power to put out a live studio album, a live album, not a live studio album. What am I saying? We had the Wiz Apple Music and the Burna Boy Apple Music. But shout out to Asake for linking up with Spotify to commemorate the show he had in London into an album for our listening. Obviously, he's on tour now as well, so it's kind of nicely timed to obviously pick some momentum on that for that tour. But did anyone tap into some of the new records? I know there were some new songs that were added to it. The overall live experience. Has anyone taken that in? What were we saying? What are we saying for that? Is this something we'd like to see more from our big dogs to be doing? Anyway, I don't know who hasn't spoken yet, but let's see. Harvey, what's good? It's been a minute.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, man. What are we saying?
I just woke up from sleep not too long ago. As you would imagine,
yeah.
If you mention money 3 times, I'll appear.
Harvey, I do want to ask a question. Why are you telling us this information? What do you
no, Harvey. Harvey's always telling us the context of every submission. The other time it was coming from playing ball. It was like, oh guys, I just came back from I scored 3 goals and 2 assists. Like it was crazy. I'm just
no. Harvey's a context guy. He has to build the
but my problem is not that context guy. My problem is why is his context that is always sleeping when there's space. That's
I'm just saying that you mentioned money and I woke up. Fair. I don't know. Like you didn't even have to say that. Like I'm just trying to make you understand that that's how you summon me. Like if you keep mentioning money in your spaces, I'll keep showing up. I don't know what to tell you, Velema. I don't know. I've not heard the live performance, so I just appeared because I heard money. Like I couldn't just pass up the
So you're
opportunity.
not kicking up the conversation for us then.
To kick up the conversation, I just want to say that unfortunately, I have to say it again this way. I don't have any other language to put it in, but I did tell you, like, this thing was going to milk the performance out of this album. It wasn't for your cohesion or anything, but anyone that's heard it, I'm pretty sure it's going to be good. And landlord is still taking rent from us. Now you guys can start your conversation.
All right. All right, then. Appreciate that. Whatever that was. All right. So who wants to go first? I think like Taj or... I don't know. Ginger is still confusing me if you say yeah, but Taj can kick us off. What are we saying?
Yeah, I think for me this is my own classic. I think
this is your own classic.
I feel like
nice.
The addition of these 4 songs is just exactly what I needed when, like, just for my initial listens on the project. Although obviously money has grown on me so much, like respect the project a lot more now. I really hope we get this version, maybe the studio versions, maybe. I don't know if we would ever get it, but I think just felt like a more total project with these new additions. And then I'm a sucker for live music, so anything live, catch me there. Like, that's an industry I want to head in longer term. So it's just amazing. The composers killed it. The mixing was great. The audio was great. Even his vocal performance, oh my god, he entered character a lot of times, like on records like Asambi, like he had so much personality on that performance there vocally. Like I think I love Ego. Is it Money? Is it Ego? What's the name of the song? I think it's Ego. I like that record a lot. I like the second one too. I like the second one too. I think it is King. No, is this King or Psycho? One of those two. Psycho. Yeah. So I think all 4 new additions were great. You just like live music just has a way of making you appreciate it.
And this is a visual album too, right? We got visuals for all of them.
Oh, there's visuals. I haven't watched it though.
Yeah, I'm seeing right now on Spotify. There's videos under each one.
Oh, I need to watch that.
Only on Spotify.
I believe so. Is this even on?
So, yeah.
Is this even?
I don't think this is on Apple Music.
I don't think it will be.
Oh no, it is. It's on Apple Music. Yeah.
Oh, and is it tagged like a Spotify Live?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy. What?
That's insane. No?
I was
on Apple.
Interesting.
How did you get that to happen? Please?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, those are like things I want.
Landlord for a reason.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, it was live albums. Some live albums have changed my life, and I think this is one of them. Like Brimo's live album changed my life. J. Cole's live album of what's that project? Classic.
Forest Hill.
Forest Hill. This is off there. It's just one of the things that just really boosts the experience. Like, bro, J. Cole's that Forest Hill Drive. I don't play some songs normally anymore. I have to go and play the live version. Like, it's just that's how I am now. So, but yes, for Asake, man, bro, the only one that is holding that mainstream space active this year so far. Even normally that started with him, we don't know what's happening there anymore.
I beg. There's not much like that.
Omale drop project that just
Omale is doing gymnastics.
He did Summer Jam recently, by the way, which was very like I was like it felt random. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. I think maybe because I'm just living in the sport of the moment, but like I think Asake might have caught it there classic for me
with money.
I think so. I think
Cop.
I think it's show off for me now. Like, and I think it's only going to get better. And I think once I witnessed that August 22nd live, I'm done. Guys, this is it. This is the dead one.
No, live shows definitely have an effect. Live shows definitely have an effect.
Yeah, live shows have an effect too.
Made in Lagos, I remember.
Once I witnessed it, once everybody together is singing, 20,000 people singing for Guinness, I'll just finally happy. Yeah, man, this is it.
No, and if there's anyone that will infect you with this shit, is Asake at a live show. Like, come on, man, you guys. I told you.
Anyway, man, Osas, what are you saying?
Oh man, you know what it is, yeah?
Yeah.
That guy, and this is audacious, but I don't think there's anyone that's better than him right now in 2026.
I mean,
I think
it's not, not
I
a lot of
think
people
like
disagree with
no,
you.
because you know what it is, yeah.
That's not a crazy claim at
No,
all.
let me tell you why. Because I saw a tweet of someone he put Asake's monthly listeners, which was like 8 mil. I'm not gonna say the other artist's name, but he's on 11 mil. You can guess. They put themselves next to each other. I don't know what they were trying to insinuate, but both of them dropped albums this year. We know who we're still playing, so it's just you know what I mean. Like that guy is just on a different level, and I think the way he works at the intensity, like I've just been watching all like the behind the scenes
Right.
of them even mixing the project, the work that he puts in for the shows, like he's just working at a different level. And Eagle, that's an amazing song. That's probably my standout song from the whole live project. But with that also being said, I still don't think this project is better than Lungu Boy, if I'm being 100%.
Interesting.
I don't think this project was better than Lungu Boy. I think Lungu Boy was way more way more experimental. I think Lungu Boy, he pushed it.
It was. That I mean,
You know what I mean?
objectively, Lungu Boy is his most
Yeah,
experimental.
I think this was a cohesive project, but I just think Lungu Boy, I don't even know why a lot of people didn't like it. I think Lungu Boy was just like, I think that album was just a bit more better. But with Asake, like anything that guy does, there's always a reason. And I'll be honest, the show from the symphony, the Red Bull, did you guys see the Red Bull Symphony?
The Red Bull,
My goodness, like that guy, he can go to the O2 and put any price, it's gonna sell out because you know you're coming for a show, and you can't say that with every artist. I'm talking about in the world, not just Afrobeat. So he's up there. Need I say he's probably the last person to have changed Afrobeats in a long time, not a Malay. I'm sorry.
Thank you for that last statement.
I'm crying.
Omale just decollect.
I'm crying.
Omale, shout me for a verse though, please. I'm sorry.
You guys relax on Omale.
Shout Stanley. Where's Slick Back?
That's still the best product out of this.
Where's Slick Back?
So
No, to be honest, Omale's album is still my anyway.
I saw it with Adiayo.
Yeah, it's only because you haven't listened to all the other ones. You keep saying I haven't listened to it, I haven't tapped in, I haven't tapped in.
Wait. Omale's album is not better than Money.
I believe it is, personally.
It's not.
No, it's not. It's not.
That's arguable.
Let's be real.
That's arguable.
I would want to create
Just look at the charts.
I know.
It's not by the charts.
It's not by the charts.
It's not by the charts. So
let's not do this now. Like I'm Omale's biggest hater, but like let's not do this. Like when it comes to the music, like just leave him. The thing that's killing that nigga now is the gimmicks.
I got more.
Separate the gimmicks and the music, please.
We can go song for song. Right? It's not.
We don't need to. It's an album. An album is an experience. An album is an experience. And I got
litmus test.
I got a more fulfilled experience with Omale.
What are you hearing outside? There's only one thing.
What's spinning outside? What is spinning in the clubs? What is spinning at home?
No. I think there'll be.
See, guys,
people love to say discount metrics when the metrics.
I swear, you guys are only using the metrics as a crutch here. We're talking about the musicality of both projects. I think
if it's by metrics, who's gonna touch Asake? Nobody.
Listen, these are two good albums.
The metrics is flawed. It's way bigger.
It's a good album, but it's not better than Money. It's not.
You guys are big. Don't make me fight for my here.
Listen. I think
have more numbers. Like that's what you guys don't even acknowledging. Like let's talk.
I don't like the numbers conversation. That's not where I'm at.
Wait, is it because people play songs in Serbia? Is that what you're talking about? Like, bro, that's nothing to do with it.
Listen to the statement.
Oh man, why are we trolling?
I cannot compare either albums, and I have to say this. I can't compare either albums because there's one whereby I listened and I took 4 tracks because I realized it wasn't made for me. So I can't have opinions on it. Right? But when you start saying that album is better than like what I think is the best album that I've made this year, like in the whole freaking world, and I'm an alternative boy by the way, so like it gets deep.
Right.
So like if that's and like what was bettered from his mind is actually speaking as an experience, as an album, top tier. Spotify dropped the most listened album in Nigeria in 2026 is Omale's Clarity of Mind. Don't give me arguments about singles and stuff. But it's not about that. It's about the fact that if you love your album, hold your album tight and defend it.
Yeah.
Don't use this thing. We can't even compare what's better or what's not. People have
No,
different
that's
reasons why they
compare, sir.
love
They're
money,
both
and I'm
solid
like,
projects.
No. They're both solid albums. Don't get me wrong.
They're both
But
solid
like
as
50
far as
Cent
what I'm
was
holding as my album of the year so
guess
far.
what?
I'm holding on to the
Taj
utility
had
one.
to go and hear money outside. Taj had to go
The
and hear
Wait,
utility
money
Iman,
one.
Iman, can I,
outside.
Iman, can I ask you a
I'm holding
question?
on to.
Yeah.
I'm
Can I
holding
ask you
on
a
to
question?
utility.
Yes, sir.
I'm holding on to utility this time. I'm sorry. Like I just feel
Hello.
like
No,
I just feel like
it's
that.
I
obvious.
wanna ask Iman a
It's
question.
obvious that
One
Shaka is
has been
going to
the soundtrack
dictate
of the
the
summer.
summer more, of
Yeah,
course.
one has been the soundtrack of the
Iman,
summer.
can I
Like
ask you a question?
it's just unfortunate.
Yes. What are you saying? What are you saying?
When we look at, because I hear all this point, yeah, but it's not a fight. When we look at albums here, and when we look at it's about everything. It's about the rollout. It's about did he deliver? If I now asked, because I'm a fan of Omele, I've been listening to Omele for years.
Yeah.
If I now ask any one of these Omele listeners now, from when he posted the sun emoji and this is the blah 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 till now, did he deliver?
Oh,
Did he
In terms
answer?
of
Did he?
over-delivered.
in terms
Did
of
he
He
answer?
over-delivered.
Did he
He
answer?
over-delivered.
That's
Omele
cap.
has really done
Did he
nothing to help that
answer?
project.
no.
Did he?
Listen,
Wait, let me
I feel
wait.
like I
Let me
feel
ask
like
my
I'm being
question.
rage
Wait,
baited
wait,
to
I
defend
hated his
Omele a few
rollout.
times.
I hated his
Please,
rollout.
Iman, let me ask my question. Please,
Yeah.
please, I'm begging you, please.
Okay.
Did he answer the questions that he asked himself in the beginning of this rollout? Yes or no? Does it?
Yes, he did.
You
What's the
see what I'm
question?
saying?
Yes,
Well,
he
you
did.
guys
On
see
the
what I'm
What
record,
saying,
question?
right?
on the
It's
record,
no
like
Even the
longer
cover.
about the music
I
now. It's about
don't
what
do
he
that.
did
Don't
before the
say.
music.
on the
Don't be
record, like I
vague. Why are you
am.
being vague? Why are you being vague? What a question are you talking about?
No, I mean,
You know what I mean
he's
when I
trying
say
to say to
question.
the
That,
rollout. He's trying to say he
to the
didn't.
rollout.
He didn't match the
Even think
rollout
about it. Think about it.
and the
Even
Oh my
anticipation
god.
for it.
the sun. Even you putting the emoji the sun. The
Ima-
cover's dark.
No,
yeah, and then the sun is on the
wait,
horizon.
Get the hell out,
but
man. Why are you making excuses for
there's
something
a
that's
sunset. There's a sunset right
Excuses. There's
there.
no
Please,
excuses. I said,
can we
yeah,
talk
no
about
problem.
the album is actually in question,
Anyway.
please?
Yeah, sorry.
Let's
Gonna
dial
talk
it back.
about,
Let's
and
dial
this
it
is the
back.
last thing I'm
Listen, I
going to
know
say. This is what I'm going to say.
Ashake is the fucking
You
landlord. Of
haven't
course, it's not
heard me. You
comparable.
haven't heard me defend this album, and I wish you had heard me defend this album. The references that I was pulling, your mind was absolutely not there. So like, and a lot of people's mind was absolutely not there, which I came to find. Only a few people have even continued and be like, oh yeah, I may have referenced this, I may have this.
We
I
should have
can
listened to
give
the
you.
album from back to front, innit? That's like what he said.
No,
Actually, that was
Omar,
Come on, man. This
come
is a
on,
joke, man.
man. Come
I
on.
had
Oh
that
God,
Come
can
on, come
we,
on,
please
come
let's
on,
go
come
back to
on.
Mr. Money,
option.
please,
And if
please,
you
Jesus.
please,
add, see,
please.
Oscar, here's even the crazy thing. I have a
This is
playlist
so
of the
funny to
album
me.
from back to front that a lot of people have added, and they realize that yo, I actually get this context,
Yeah,
and
there's
this context
a
ended up
different
flowing for
story.
me,
Yeah.
which made the other way make sense for me. People have different experiences with this album. I have testimonies, and this is
Facts.
like a freaking church, by the way. So
Facts.
like, don't
Oh shit,
even
Dante.
start.
Oh shit, thank you.
Don't
I
start
didn't even need to get in the
because
ring, bro.
I'm not
Dante
gonna
is
finish.
here, bro. Anyway, this is
Dante, I can't
I
even
gotta that's
lie. I
pop
can't even
culture.
lie. That was hard. That little submission you did was hard. But
Anyway,
you
man.
know,
Yo.
it do used to sound like people that have to do extra credits for their work. But it's okay. All the
Yeah,
best to
but
you.
is that
No, but it's
guys? Is that
anyway,
this is my thing?
let's come back. Let's come back. Let's come back. Let's come back.
You people,
Let's come back. Let's come back. Let's
I
come
have
back.
I didn't know
suffered.
how we landed here, but I think you can run what you want to say.
No.
I have suffered today because I have heard so many takes that I do not choose to speak on because I don't have energy. But
Oh, right,
anyways,
because we were just talking about
I
Tensky and Mambo for like 2
I
hours.
see. I heard words used to describe people that I've never heard in my life. But anyways, all
Anyway,
glory to
sorry, who
God.
was speaking right now? I think
Nah,
just to make sure that we are good on. I think that was Osas or who else was speaking?
No.
okay.
I just finished up.
Yeah.
Ashake's album
I
was
was
amazing.
supposed to
Okay.
speak,
Simple.
Okay.
Joe.
That's
All
me
right. All
done.
right. All right. All right.
So
So sorry, Dare and then Adewis. Is that okay? Adewis. Is that okay?
Yeah, I think that works.
Adewis,
Yeah.
are we good? Adewis, are you there? He just went silent. But yeah, Dare, please.
yeah, I'm muted now. You said
Okay. I was just confirming. I was just confirming. You're
Sad follow instructions.
good. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, so like
Yeah, Dare, bro.
I think I don't even know what to call this, but it's sort of like a deluxe when
It is
it's actually like
it's a backhanded way of a deluxe, but I prefer this type of deluxe, to be honest.
yeah. So like normally I'm not a fan of deluxes and all of that, but like
My
because I was thinking
ministry.
about it
Thank you.
when I heard it, because I didn't even know he dropped, and when they were saying it was on Spotify, I was like, that robs us. But like I checked Apple Music and I saw that they actually put like Spotify Live and all of those things. So I think it's actually great stuff. I think some of the things that people didn't like, especially like I remember we didn't like that whole South African intro and all of that. And I think I enjoy this way more than like the original album. Definitely, I'm a sucker for live music and all of those things. And when I remember when I heard it, I was like, I wanted to tweet that. Oh, I think I'm gonna get those Asake tickets right now. So yeah, so
man.
yeah, but I think it's a very dope way to put together like a deluxe. I think the live thing comes together excellently. Then definitely we have a new intro for the album that is way more, I would say, politically correct or politically leaning, that kind of thing.
Right.
So then I really liked like I think the one of my favorite records before like the whole thing dropped was this Asake record, and oh god, he just killed it with it. Then yeah, definitely there's the Ego record that sounds like they had all these songs and they didn't make the initial album, and they were just like, okay, we'll give you all of this right now.
Right.
And
In the life
so
form.
yeah, I think it comes together beautifully. I can't really wait to go for the show and hear what the feel is like and all of those things. So, but um, it's a beautiful deluxe slash live project and all of those things. So I don't really think I can call out anything that didn't sound right. Yeah. So, but I think for me, I'll be jamming this instead of like the normal money project. But I'm also curious if this also does this cannibalize songs that were doing well previously on project. I'm interested in seeing what next week turntable charts are like, because I know there's songs that are also available like I mentioned on Apple Music and all of those
Yeah,
things,
which is
which
insane.
is very shocking, because when I saw Spotify Live, I was just like, oh, this is a limited push out,
Yeah.
but I checked it and it was available, and I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
that's dope. So
is it on YouTube Music? Is it on Amazon? Like, do we like did they cross all the boxes, or
I don't know.
can
I just know it's on
someone
Apple Music.
confirm? Let me just do a quick search even just to
I mean,
confirm that it's all on these places, because if that's the case, then
No, it is on Apple Music.
I'm saying other places too, right? Like YouTube Music, like
Like,
Amazon.
oh, yeah, let me check that.
Like if it's on all those other spaces as well, obviously it feels like the most probably the most sophisticated deluxe I've ever seen anyone release, or at least the very very nice take on a
yeah, I can
deluxe.
see visualizers on YouTube.
Yeah.
For
But YouTube Music, like, is it on the music platform?
Yeah, it's on YouTube Music.
Mad.
I can see the
It's everywhere
I
then.
can actually see okay, I can even see it as a project now.
Okay.
But is it? Oh yeah, okay. There's Skillful here, but Skillful on this project.
Yeah, Skiffle was on the original.
yeah, still.
Okay.
So listen, Asake may have just found a new, fresh, relaxed, like, way of deluxing an album. I'm not mad at this. I would take a deluxe like this anytime, any day, even though it kind of still defeats the sentiment of my issue with deluxes, because it just muddles the water of discussion around the album. Now there's two versions. We never know the clarity of each one, especially even the dates on it. But if we're getting a live experience, I think I can shut up, okay, and take it and take it in.
Those were like things I was thinking when
Yeah.
I had it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this is the flywheel to deluxe it project, man. It's flywheel to deluxe it. All right. Any other thoughts? Any feelings on money? Because there's a lot of new music that we are anticipating that we want to talk about as well. But any other thoughts on Ashake's live album? Any other thing? Which of these new songs jumped out to you guys? I know somebody kind of hinted at Ego earlier, but any other new song? Oh, sorry, my bad. Adeus, my goodness, I was just about to see us out. I did
There's
with
Cycle too as well. So,
the cycle. I did with. Are you still there? You just want to share your thoughts on this?
What was my thoughts, Seth? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm surprised you guys are calling it. Did he call it a deluxe?
He didn't
Did they call
officially,
it deluxe?
but the idea of it is a deluxe.
no,
though.
we didn't call it a
The
deluxe,
concept-
but it's
The
a
fact
sneaky
that
way of-
it's not exclusive to Spotify, which sponsored the live event, which is crazy, right? It's available everywhere else.
there are more songs.
I just thought the man gave you guys his lineup to his tour.
Yeah,
Like,
but
it's
around the corner to a deluxe because this is new material.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, I would have thought that you probably, fair enough. I can see your perspective on that. I just thought he was giving you guys like, this is my set list. Like, here you guys go. I'll see you in a month. And that's really what I took away from it. I'm anticipating that. Why not?
No, like because it's definitely going to perform other songs, bro.
Yeah.
Like other.
That's what I'm saying. Now, like you can swap out those new songs and just add the songs or like the medleys of the songs he wants to do. I feel like it would be very hard to deviate from how successful this was and how it was received. I think it'd be weird to like, especially when your project that you just dropped is following this. I think you definitely have some of the hits in there, but it's also, you have to remember that Asake has dropped a lot of work since like the last few projects. So it's kind of weird if I'm down, I'm listening to Mr. Money, I'm like, I was like, this is
I don't know. He said this. He said this. Obviously, it's a money tour, right? So it has to be focused on.
But we know how tours go, though.
Yeah, we're still going to get Bedouins. We're still going to get Fuji for sure.
The album.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm still going to get Fuji vibe for sure. Like, it's going to tap into the classics.
But it was good. I think it was good. Yeah. I honestly don't know if I enjoyed Psycho live, like the way like I don't know how. Maybe this is just a personal thing. I should start with that. I'm not usually a fan of like artists like delivering a song to me the first time, like unless it's like a stripped down version of it. But like them trying to sing the way they recorded it to me live,
you don't like that?
It's not always perfect. and I feel like when you then hear the song when it's recorded, you're like, okay, I see where you were trying. Like, I think it's better the other way around, or you just do like a
was that you
version of it.
Was that you with Ira's Tornado when she previewed it on?
Yes. I didn't. I wasn't. But the thing is, I wasn't like, because when the artist is actually very talented, unlike some people, you just wait. You can hold your breath and wait for a little bit.
I don't need to know who that was for, but we know. We all know.
You just deliver. You hold your breath. You stay patient. You wait, and then you're usually affirmed by like. I wasn't surprised when Ira dropped Tornado and like how good the song is.
Right.
I think that you just have the possibility of it missing the mark a little bit or not exciting people as much.
Yeah.
And usually, I think I actually like it when it's like this, where it's like I think it was it Daria that said it earlier? I don't remember who said it, where it's like you had songs that you already finished that you couldn't find a way to put them in, and you're like, all right, you know what, I'm going to perform. Here you guys go. If they like it, great. We'll double down on it. If not, then we'll just go back to... Because I really believe that the way it's set up, if they don't like any of the songs the new songs, they just remove them and swap them with the like hits that we already heard before.
Right.
I'm betting on. I'm seeing him in a month or a little over a month. I'm betting that's what's gonna happen. But again, I really like the songs I liked. This amplified them for me. Worship was good. I really cannot wait to hear everybody singing Forgiveness together or Gratitude in
that's an arena song, bro. Forgiveness.
So,
that'll be an arena record.
It is a lane that he's figured out. I think that balancing like his live performance side with some of the high energy songs that he has is going to serve him well long term in his career. So
because he incorporates I enjoyed it. He incorporates a lot of crowd vocals, right? So like he's always having the crowd involved in his music. So his live performance, just by metric of how he structures his music, it's going to be good on the live stage. It's beautiful
to watch though, because he doesn't do a lot of jumping around. I think there was like
Doesn't need
3 or
to.
4. So if you watch the videos when he's sitting down when the song opens up, and I'm like, guy, if you stand up and earn your dollars, what's wrong with you?
No, but it's aura now. It's aura. You got some aura for this.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Yeah, nah, he knows it's working. It works,
Yeah, he
right?
knows
So,
what he's doing,
and then
for
towards
sure.
the end, you start going crazy, and we all love it. So,
Yeah,
no, but it's a good body work.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to his live show as well, man. He's around. He's on tour. He's on the road, and obviously this is gonna be a good excitement for his tour as well. So yeah, man. If you are there, get your tickets to see him if you can. What else are we there? What else are we doing? I think that's about it, right?
That's it. Go and listen to Bumpala.
Who that?
Go and listen to Bumpala by Seraphim featuring Arasta.
Oh, right. That new Arasta record. Speaking of which, sorry, Rema teased the new album title today, right? Or am I bugging?
I didn't see that.
God, it was also I think he got a new car and then he kind of like
I saw that.
It's engraved like
in the rims.
Something Sharim or Sharim. What's it called?
I can't remember it, but I know it started with S.
It started with an S, yes.
It was something in the rims of the tires.
It was in the rims of his car, new car. So I'm just like, I think I found it. Seraphim. That's the post I'm seeing right now. He put up an IG story, says "Miss you, baby" with new car rims. Inscribed on the new car rims was Seraphim. So new Rema very soon. It seems he's been fairly quiet.
That just sounds like he got a new car. I don't know that.
No, because they're connecting it to AEs.
Maybe no, he
also had an inscribed car on his rim. Belema, you're missing that context.
No, not so. I'm missing the context. You heard me say Seraphim. You brought your
yeah. That's why I was like, oh yeah, Rema Seraphim.
I love how you're able to like pull out these layers and just like highlight it for people to see. I hope people extend the same grace to Mali next time. Anyways, that's that. Big Back is not here today, guys.
I will come out and say that Omale should come up with a more authentic way of doing his own
gimmick. Oh my gosh, bro.
That's all I can say.
Can we free Omale?
Let it go.
I will never leave his neck and this gimmick thing, like, because he's killing himself. Like, imagine today people trying to argue against this album. They almost made me argue for Omale today. I was almost debated to defend Omale today for his music.
It's okay.
That's how much.
Guys,
that's how much the gimmick is taken away.
Guys, we've packed our bags.
Moving on.
We packed our bags.
Not been quiet. It's actually
I know. I'm saying that in a very subtle manner. It's not like he's not been non-existent.
I watched one of the performances he did. I think this was like in Lebanon or Lisbon or something.
Yeah, the Kelebu performance was insane.
Which one?
The Kelebu.
No, I don't think did he perform Kelebu at this one?
There's a Kelebu clip that was insane. Anyway,
okay,
guys,
there's that.
Sorry. Yeah, so sorry, guys. We're running very close to time. Just want to wrap up. Based on all the topics. Appreciate everyone was able to contribute tonight on the topics that we had in front of us. Lots of new music, of course, to cover. Appreciate everyone listening on DSPs, wherever you might be. Please be sure to subscribe and leave a review and follow on whichever platforms you're listening to. Appreciate you guys for that. Belema, how are you seeing us out? I'm
seeing you out by leaving you with one message and one message only.
Yes.
Do not just think it, also do it.
Okay.
The person that dropped album that was called A Pop was first to drop. That was first to drop.
We won't rest.
So in life, do not just think it, also do it.
Do it.
Cheers.
For sure. For sure. All right, man. That was tonight. Appreciate everyone. Another ATTW episode in the bag. Hope to see you guys next week. We are out. Peace.